What is up, my boys? I'm actually hopping on a little bit early. I'm a little bit early for once. Got 59 of you guys in the room, 26 likes. What's up, everybody? I got it to work. So fingers crossed it stays working. But what's up? Make sure you can hear me. Make sure you can see me. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me and see me. That'd be absolutely fantastic. What's up, OG Micro? Using the webcam. We can? Okay, good. Using the webcam because to have it on the TV, I needed this webcam. Just What's up, Doug? Can see and hear you fine. Awesome. So there's a lot of available players left. We're going to talk about some of the best prospects. JOK is still available. JOK, Elijah Moore, Tevin Jenkins, Javonte Williams. You guys know he's my number one running back. Had him just a little bit above Najee. Javonte Williams is still there. If the Dolphins could somehow pull off getting Javonte Williams, I'd be ecstatic. We're sitting at 36 right now and 50 and 81 today. Doug, I just realized that the Atlanta Falcons might be in need of a running back, but hey, we might get a steal pick. We'll see. Yeah, if the Dolphins get JOK, if they get Tevin Jenkins, or if they get Javonte Moore, heck, I'll even take Trevin Morig. I'll take a safety here. I know that's blasphemy, but I take a safety here. There's a bunch of players that I'm good with the Dolphins taking at 36. I'd like Javonte Williams, but yeah. Hey, Doug, how's the baby girl and your wife doing? Jeff, we're doing good. Josie's having a hard night tonight trying to go to sleep. That's why, I made it for 6:45 helping the wife out. What time is draft? 7 o'clock tonight. 7 o'clock. And I actually got my antenna working. Well, JOK, we got too many linebackers. Name the middle linebackers we have. Name the good middle linebackers we have. Also, I forgot to mention that Azeez Ojulari is still out there. So center can wait till 50. I'd probably take a center at 50. But some of these first round talent that's still there, Azeez Ojulari, Javonte Williams, Tevin Jenkins, JOK. Dude. Azeez Ansari. If JOK is still there for the Falcons, you think they take JOK or Williams? I think they take JOK, but they probably do need a running back. Doug, what's more surprising, that my Wii is still working or that I still like playing on my Wii? But I don't know how you treat your Wii, so I don't know if you're surprised. Richie Grant at 50, get a center now? I don't know. I think you get Humphreys. I'd love Creed Humphreys with the 50th pick. Creed Humphreys, Quinn Miners with the 50th pick. There's a bunch of players that the Dolphins can get with the 50th pick. Yeah, I think today they should address running back, maybe get some more interior offensive linemen. Maybe even a safety today. We need to grab it. Yeah, I wouldn't be upset with the safety today. I wouldn't be surprised if they take Trevon Morig to O-line and running back, please. Doug, what's up? Can't wait to say, look at waddling for a touchdown. You know how many times I've heard people say that we could have got Waddle at 12, but you saw how the Eagles jumped in front of the Giants to take Devontae Smith. There is no way that Waddle or Devontae Smith was making it to 12. There's no way. So many people are still so upset about the Waddle pick. I love the Waddle pick, and I love the Phillips pick. The only thing about the Phillips pick, again, is the concussions. But he's so dynamic. We can grab Chuba Hubbard 3rd round, but who's better? In my mind, my number one running back is still on the board in the 2nd round. Garrett with the $5 donation. Doug, let's make a deal. If we can get Javonte Williams, you got to do the dance. If we get Javonte Williams, I'll do the dance. I don't know what dance you're talking about, but I'll do it. We got our Tariq. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see the order of today. So we got Jacksonville 1, we got Jets 2, we got Falcons 3, and we got us sitting at 4. The Jaguars are not going to take a running back, so we don't have to worry about them. The Jets could take a running back here. The Jets could take a running back, and the Falcons could take a running back. But the Falcons have need at D-line, so I think our only threat is the Jets right now to take Javonte Williams. Do the gritty? I don't even know what the gritty is. I love Waddle and Phillips. Doug, what's up? What's up? 1, 2, 3 Eps. Jets need an O-line. They getting Vera Tucker last night kind of helped in that situation. I don't know if Falcons would take JOK. It depends on how their board is, because the Dolphins had Waddle high on their board, and that's why they were so happy to get him at 6. And Jalen Phillips, they had super high on their board. They didn't think he'd be there at 18, and that's why they were super pumped to get him at 18. A lot of people are saying the Dolphins had a really, really, really good 1st round. A lot of people are saying that. And I agree. I love these 2 picks. They think they got the steal of the draft getting Jalen Phillips at 18. What's up, Venus? How was your day? Also, one question. Do you think we take JOK over someone like Will? I don't know. What's up, Dwayne? Who will wear 15 for us? Fuller or Wilson or Lynn Bowden? I don't know. There's not a snowball's chance in hell that they had Waddle over Jamar Chase. No, yes, obviously, but I'm talking about when they were on the clock. He was the highest guy on the board. All about the U. What's up, D? Best player at need are Javonte or Jenkins. Best player available is Morig. It depends on where you look at best player available. I'll pull up a bunch of them, and we'll see like what the different rankings are. Best available. So ESPN has JOK, Morig, Elijah Moore, Tevin Jenkins, Azeez Ojulari. Yeah, they have Javonte Williams 9th as best available. ESPN, NFL.com has Javonte Williams 6th best available. Let's see what CBS has. We had a good spot tonight. Thanks, Bill O'Brien. Seriously. Best available for CBS has JOK 1, Trevon Morig 2, Azeez Ojulari. They have Rondale Moore 4, Tevin Jenkins 5, Asante Samuel. They have Javonte Williams. They have like 10th or 11th best available. Just got here. How many picks do we have left? 3. Well, altogether we have 6. We have 3 today and we have 3 tomorrow. That's why you probably won't see them trade up. No, I live in New Jersey, Zach. Greer Flores said he was the number 1 wide receiver on their board. Well, then they got their guy. Need to get creative with our future draft capital right now. Williams. I don't know if I'm gonna give up future draft. I'm sitting pat where I'm at, and then going after Williams if he falls. I'm not trading up. If anything, I trade down at some point. Not now, not at 36, but maybe at 50. I'm pretty sure Jets and Falcons need a running back. I think the Falcons need more of a defensive lineman than they do running back, but we'll see. If JOK is there, we have to take him. Don't trade up for. Yeah, I'm not trading up for Williams. It's going to be a hard decision between JOK and Williams, though. No, Benjamin. People have stuff to say to me, like Jet fans and stuff, but they don't really have much to say because the Jets suck. Does your name have anything to do with Dudley Do Right? Yes, it does. 100%. Did you get any sleep? No, I did not. Dolphin 5413. I got about 4 hours. Went to bed at around 12:31. Baby woke me up around 5:30, and I've been up ever since. The Falcons need defense, period. Yeah. And everyone that CBS, NFL.com, and ESPN have defensive players higher than Javonte Williams. But I don't think Javonte Williams will make it to 50. So if the Dolphins like Javonte Williams, they take him at 36 if he's there. Or trade back if they could still get him, get more picks. So, because there's a lot of defensive players out there. Like I said, Aziz Ojolari, JOK, Jeremiah Auso-Koromora. That's his actual name. Javon Morig is out there still. Santi Samuel Jr., Christian Barmore. It's a lot of defensive. ESPN is showing all of those really good quarterbacks that were drafted in the second round. $5 donation from Roach Trails. DDW, knowing what you know now, would you make the 2 trades still? Yes. I understand that we missed out on Kyle Pitts, but I'd still make the trade because we have 2 firsts in 2023, and that might be very important for us. What's up, Scott? Those 2 firsts in 2023. Not going to say why, but it could be very important in 2023 to have 2 first-round picks. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. The only thing we're getting, Williams is traded up ahead of Jets. We'll see, St. Michael. We will see. We got 2 first-round picks and Waddle. Yep. Jalen is a mix of Tariq and OBJ. I don't know about OBJ. What's up, Eric? Jets are trying to trade out. They probably get a lot. What's up, Ryan? Could you see us taking Dickerson at 50? Chris Greer and Coach Flo must have watched a lot of Bama film. The only thing about Dickerson that scares me is the injury. He tore his ACL. He's old. He was a 5th-year senior. And he really didn't go up against, he's a big fish in the small pond. That's what scares me about Dickerson. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm taking Dickerson. Thank you, Benjamin. I really appreciate that. What's up, Cooper? Scott, well, we've been better off staying at 12 and keeping both San Fran 2-1s. They wouldn't have gotten a wide receiver if they stayed at 12, Scott. They would not have gotten one of those wide receivers. And you know how mad a small portion of the fan base was upset that we didn't get Kyle Pitts and was upset we didn't take Penei Sewell. And if we would have sat at 12 and didn't get Kyle Pitts, Penei Sewell, Davis, Smith, Waddle, or Chase, oh my God, the fan base would have erupted. Why trade out of 3? I don't care about the 2 first-round picks. One armed bandit Ritz, new member. Welcome, buddy. Is Dickerson from New Jersey? I do not know. Let me look that up. Let me look that up. Landon Dickerson. No, North Carolina. Hickory, North Carolina, Landon Dickerson's from. Do we have enough cap space to sign our draft picks? Yeah, we do. I like minors, so do I. Philly trade up for Smith. They purposely got in front of the Giants. That the Eagles and the Cowboys had a little bit of a conversation, and they jumped in front of the Giants because they knew the Giants wanted Devontae Smith. So, say the Dolphins didn't make the trade that they did, they wouldn't have gotten any wide receivers where they were sitting. Yeah, St. Michael, his knees shot. The Toady with the $2 donation, we should trade all our picks for LaMichael Perrin. I think that's how you say his name. Is he Ricky Williams' second coming? Nick Bolton is going to be a monster. Hey, Doug, who's more likely to succeed next year? What are we doing? The Chargers got Lindsley and Slater to protect Herbert, and we got nothing. Well, we had 3 draft picks last year who played really well. It was the vets this year that sucked. And what if they get Tevin Jenkins here? We'll see. We'll see how this all pans out. Christopher says, let's get those likes up. 473 in here. Only got 125 likes. Come on, guys. Hit that like button. Yeah, St. Michael, I would love Creed Humphreys. At 50, I would take Creed Humphreys. Or even, there's a tackle that I would love. Samuel Cosby from Texas. I don't know if they could where around they'd get him, maybe at 81. But if they get Samuel Cosby from Texas, this dude played so much, has so much film. Samuel Cosby, if you're writing names down of someone to look out for, tackle out of Texas, Samuel Cosby. I would love for the Dolphins to get him. If the Dolphins get Samuel Cosby, Creed Humphreys, and Javonte Williams, I'm happy. I think that this team is going to be fantastic with that. Is Albert Wilson underrated? Yes. Javonte Williams at 36 and Humphrey at 50, yes. And then at 81, we get Cosby, or who else? Where there's another old lineman that they can get. Quinn Miners, another guy that I like. Josh Myers, another guy that I like. There's a bunch of them. Here we go, baby. Williams at 36, Cox at 50. Javonte, let's go. Doug, can you explain what's happening with the new co-offensive coordinators? I wish I could, Fintan, but I have no idea. I got my nuts. I got my nuts. Eichenberg, isn't that a tight end? Dolphins don't need a tight end. Or am I losing my mind? Christian Gardner, exactly. Did I miss it? Starting. Yes, it is. And I'm watching it live this time. I'm not behind. Pat out of Pitt. Okay, let's do this. Kamara at 35 available. Is an offensive tackle noted. Thank you, Kevin. JOK and Jenkins are by far the best available. Morig and Azeez Ojulari are up there. I would say the best available right now for me is Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, Trevon Morig, Azeez Ojulari, Tevin Jenkins, and Javonte Williams. Those are my 5 best available right now. What's up, Federico from Italy? How you doing, brother? Recap last night's Dolphins picks if you could. Sure. Eric Weddle. Wow. Jalen Waddle. Fantastic, speedy receiver. He's going to break tackles left and right. You get the ball in his hands, he's going to make something out of nothing. Super dynamic, super great playmaker. Love the pick there. It's going to help out Tua drastically. You're going to have Will Fuller stretching the field. You're going to have Devontae Parker as our big physical possession receiver. You're going to have Preston Williams on the other side. Our receiving core with Jalen Waddle is just fantastic right now. Then we went in 18 and took Jalen Phillips, defensive end out of Miami University, played UCLA, got into a car accident, got hit by a car, had concussions, retired, came back out of retirement, played for Miami, had fantastic 9 sacks in 7 games. The kid had 9 sacks out of 7 in 7 games. Fantastic defensive end. The concussions still do scare me, but the Dolphins were ecstatic and surprised to get him at 18. And we got our hopefully next great pass rusher in Jalen Phillips. And that's what we did day 1. Day 2, it's all about who we grabbing. So Todd McShay's best available is Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, Trevin Moehrig, Elijah Moore, Tevin Jenkins, and Christian Barmore. If that's the case, again, if they can get Tevin Jenkins here, and if they could somehow get Javonte Williams at 50, I'd be very happy. I'd be very, very happy. Reminds me of Jason Taylor. Yeah. Cards will take Williams. Yeah. I don't think he'll fall to 50. You guys are right. I hate that this webcam keeps auto-focusing. Doug, I'm really scared Williams is going to be gone. We'll see. If he is, he is. Don't stress about it too much. That's why you got to have like a bunch. You got to have a bunch of guys that you want. So if one goes, all right, cool, we can get this one, or we can get this one, or we can get this one. That's why with the number 6 pick, I was like, all right, these are the guys I want. I want Pitts, I want Penei Sewell, I want Chase, Waddle, or Smith. And we got Waddle. I was happy. Or Grant and Wilson expendable. I think Grant's expendable. I don't know. I want Wilson is people underestimate Wilson. I'm telling you. Exactly. Kevin. Doug is 50 too early for Michael Carter. No. That might be the case if they go, Tevin Jenkins at 36. I like Williams, but I'd rather go with 2 O linemen in this round. I don't think they need 2 O linemen, if I'm being honest with you, Charles with the $5 donation. Thank you so much, brother. I don't know if they go 2 O. Center, they definitely need a center. I'm not sticking with Skura. I don't think that signing was anything but a camp body, the amount of money they gave him. So, no, Isaiah Ford is not a Dolphin. Shell Proctor. What spot do we pick in tonight? We pick in 36, 50, and 81. 2 seconds and 1/3. How's it going, Doug? What about Alabama center at 50? Sean Smith says. Depends. His ACL injuries scare me, so I don't know. You have one defensive lineman fall into his leg by accident. I don't know. He might be done again. Can't wait to see if we nut up and start taking to start letting Tua stretch the field so we can see if he has it or the next Tannehill. He threw a perfect deep pass to Jakeem Grant, who dropped the ball. He actually has thrown the ball down the field a ton, and he has a good passer percentage and a quarterback rating on deep passes. It's just if you don't have time to throw the ball, you can't let the plays develop down the field. And if your receivers aren't getting separation, running back from Ohio State. Let me see what that is. Oh, Trey Sermon. Yeah, he'd probably be a 3rd rounder. Kenneth Gainwell, Michael Carter, Javonte Williams. T2 boys. What O lineman would you like to grab in the 2nd round? Tevin Jenkins, Creed Humphreys, Quinn Miners. Quinn Miners might be a 3rd rounder. See, Landon Dickerson, again, the ACL injury. I don't know if I'm doing that. How about drafting Owusu-Koramoah? If he's there, we'll see. Oh, here we go. I think it's like less rounds. Greg with the $5 donation. Did you see the Patriots toilet paper yet? Also, how do you feel about JOK at 36 available? I didn't use it. It's actually right here. Didn't use it yet. I wouldn't hate it, but I would prefer them to take Williams there. So I'd like Javonte Williams at 36. Here's my 2 picks at 36. Javonte Williams or Tevin Jenkins. Push that like button, Brian says. I got 545 of you guys in here. I only got 229 likes. Be sure to hit that like button if you're excited for day 2. If you're excited for the potential that this team has and all the great players that are still available. There's a ton of great players available. Be sure to hit that like button if you're pumped. So just go on who's been picked. Huh? What do you mean, Johnny? He's getting booty. Yeah. Let me turn it up. Tua or Fitz? In what aspect? So I love Fitz. What's your thoughts on 81? I'd probably take Quinn Miners at 81. Because Roger Goodell sucks. That's why he's getting booed. Because he changes so much. Doug Greer had all night to work a trade. He ain't trading up. He might trade down, but he's not trading up. What do you think about the linebacker from Notre Dame? Wondering why he didn't get drafted. Yeah, I wonder why too. Twan with the $5 donation. Doug, do you believe Gaskins is the future at running back, considering he was the most productive back under the offensive line last year? I don't know if he's the future. I think he's going to be the second, the 1-2 punch with. If we draft a running back, if not, I think he'll be the starter, and it'll be a 1-2 punch with him and Malcolm Brown. But I don't know if he's the future, to be honest with you. I like Myles Gaskin. I think he played really well, but I don't know if he's the future. All right, Jags are on the board. We're on the clock. 6:50 left on their clock. Fortunately, I think Williams is either going to the Jets or Atlanta. I don't think we have a shot at him. We'll see. We will see. What's our odds of getting Javonte Williams? 1 in 4? No, I don't think the Jaguars aren't taking a running back. So we have like a 75%, a 25-30% chance of getting him. So if the Jets or but like the top need for the Jets is corner, wide receiver, edge, linebacker. And the top need for the Falcons is corner, edge, quarterback, which I don't think is necessarily true. So I don't know. They have the Dolphins with need at cornerback, linebacker, running back, and offensive line on CBS. That's so dumb. Jags already took the running back last night. Yeah. ETN. Matching ETN with his boy Trevor Lawrence. Why not more? What do you mean? Yeah, we don't need a corner. I swear. Jets or Falcons don't have a running back, or am I crazy? Yeah, I don't think they have a running back. Would you yeah, let me throw this out there to you guys. Say they don't take a running back at all this year in this draft again, right? They just sit back, they don't take a running back, and they sign Le'Veon Bell. Would you guys be upset if they signed Le'Veon Bell? Do you think Meyer will be a good coach in the NFL? Some NFL coaches that go to the pros, fall flat on their face. Some do really well. Pete Carroll. So no Bell's used up. More? Why? No, I'm not taking more. We have a speedy wide receiver. Why would you take another one? We have other needs to address. Bell attitude is bad. Yep, upset. Not need a young bell cow. Running backs are a waste of picks. I disagree. Shakalaka. Yes, we can do better than Bell. Bell is washed up. Bell, nah. What about Trey Semin? He's probably see. Here's the problem though. After the third round, which we only have one pick in, it's going to be hard to get any type, like some of these players, especially at running back or offensive line. You're like, oh, what about this guy? They might be fourth rounders. Dolphins don't have a fourth rounder. Bell is a robber now. I didn't even know he did that. There's like three guys I'd rather have than Williams, Awusa Koromoa, Morig, namely. Well, supposedly the Jags need a tight end or a tackle. I wouldn't be surprised if the Jags take Tevin Jenkins right here. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I remember when the Dolphins drafted him. If Cade Myers is still available, they would be an awesome X factor. Dr. Sensebean with a $10 donation. Thank you so much, bud. Who do you think we should get? I'm thinking O-line or linebacker, but I wouldn't mind running back or edge. For me, it's Tevin Jenkins or Javonte Williams here at 36. H-Man with a $2 donation says, Bell's washed up. We have to get Carter either 50 or 81. Okay. I see how you guys are feeling. We need Creed. What would you say to a trade for Kareem Hunt? Depends on what they give up. But last time we traded during the draft for a running back, we did that for Breida and didn't really pan out. Yo, Doug from a Dolphin fan in Wales, UK. What's up, Fully Welsh? Is it so crazy how Gurley, Bell, Antonio Brown, Des Bryant just disappeared? Antonio Brown was the best wide receiver in the NFL, and one bad season made him irrelevant. He still got a Super Bowl ring. I think he had a touchdown in the Super Bowl. I see nothing in Gaskin. What am I missing? He has something, but it's not that bell cow back that you think of. It's not, it's not Kamara. It's not Henry. It's not that type of back. Hey, Doug, I'm thinking we should go either Javonte Williams, Owusu Kamara, or Tevin Jenkins at 36. Exactly. I'm even throwing in Trevon Moehrig there. Some people would be upset because we do need a running back, but if they get Trevon Moehrig at safety here, I wouldn't be upset with that. Those are the four. I'd actually probably take Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah out of there, and I'd say Trevon Moehrig, Azeez Ojulari, Tevin Jenkins, and Javonte Williams. Those are my four. Northeast with the $5 donation says, Ausa. Doug, would you say the two biggest positions of need over the next three picks are O-lineman and running back? Yeah. Maybe even that, 3-4 outside linebacker too. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Jags take Azeez Ojulari. Here's the pick. I'm going to say Azeez Ojulari. Who they select? Tyson Campbell. Cornerback out of Georgia. Tyson Campbell. Wow. All right. Tyson Campbell. Chris Evans and Ramondre Stevens are good running back options in the 8th round. You mean undrafted? Tyson Campbell. All right, now here's where Javonte Williams fans get nervous. Who's Atlanta gonna? Who's the Jets gonna take here? Dr. Sense the $2 donation. Any thoughts on Asante Samuel Jr. or the safety from TCU? Yeah, I'd like Trevon Moehrig. I wouldn't be upset with that. Who are the Jets going to take? I'm telling you, if Javonte Williams goes 36, I'll be so happy. 5th round? We don't need a corner. Can Williams fall to us still? We'll see. The next 2 picks are important. Who are the Jets going to take? Do the Jets take Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah? Do they take Elijah Moore? Who do they take? What's up, Doug? Greetings from the UK. What's up, Ninja Squirrel? 3.5 minutes. I don't think Miami takes Javonte, even if he's there. Greer doesn't value running backs. Come on. Just take them. Jets taking wide receiver, I bet. I hope. Watch. And then the Falcons are going to take Javonte Williams. We need a center. Should get one of the site. Yeah. Probably with pick 50. What if we get Owusu-Koramoah at 50? Jalen Waddle rookie season stat predictions. I'm going to say 8 touchdowns. 940 yards. I don't know how many catches he'd probably get. Telling you, Miami might draft the tight end Fairmouth. They don't. I think the only reason they would have got Kyle Pitts is because of the style and the type of player he is, but they don't need one. I think that's why they traded back too. A lot of people think that, the Dolphins lost out on Pitts, but they probably traded back because they're like, we're good. We have Gesicki, all that stuff. Minute 50 left. Yeah, maybe the Jets take more here. Andrevius Shaw with the $5 donation. Much love, DDW. Love the content always. Going back and forth between you and TD stuff. Keep up the good work, brother. Oh, and we do not need a running back, by the way. Thank you for the donation, bud. But I disagree. The Greer and Flores might agree with you, and they might not just take a running back. They might think having Malcolm Brown, Gaskin, Ahmed, Laird, that they're fine with that, which, all right, prove me wrong. Prove me that it's just the offensive line needs a little bit of help. But I don't know. I think you bring in Javonte Williams, and he just runs over people. I want Dolphins to take running back Javonte Williams, 36, but I don't think Flores values running backs that high. Yeah. They're shaking hands. They're celebrating the picks in. Just take forever. Ugh. If you trade down, what do you want? Depends where they fall to, where they trade down to. God, this big is going to make me cry. I'm hoping it's like Elijah Moore. Get a wide receiver. What's the pick? Slowest Jets ever. First team in common draft era to select 2 quarterbacks. Hey, my mom just donated $5. Me and dad are watching you while in the restaurant. What restaurant are you in? All right, here's the pick, boys. They took Elijah Moore. We just got to get past the Falcons. They took Elijah Moore. Oh, he's going to get shut down by Xavier Howard. What's up, dog? Respect the king to since we went Waddle. What do you think, Grant? Is out of here. Thank you for the $5 donation, Duke West. Probably. Or Grant is just going to be a kick returner and they're going to have Waddle not do kick returns, even though he's super dynamic. All right, who's the Falcons taking? Oh, now the nerves are there. Now I'm nervous. I want to oh, come on, Javonte. Come on, Javonte. Howard officially has another son. Elijah Moore. Doug, do you think we need an OT? Yeah. That's what I'm saying right now. Like, if the Dolphins take Tevin Jenkins or if they take Javonte Williams, I'm ecstatic. Those are the guys I probably want the most, Tevin Jenkins or Javonte Williams. Like, real bad. Those are guys and I'll put Azeez Ojulari there. Those are guys I want real bad because Azeez Ojulari can be that Swiss Army knife, Kyle Van Noy type in this defense. But those are the 3 I want. Tevin Jenkins, Javonte Williams, Azeez Ojulari. Trying to smoke a bong with the gas mask now, right? Drop down to round 5, 156. Come on, Falcons, hurry up. Doug, don't be nervous. Get excited. These guys know what they're doing. Keep up the good work. I'm watching at work. Thanks, Vic. Appreciate that. Falcons are trading. We'll see. Falcons trade to who? To the Broncos. The Broncos don't need a running back. They have Melvin Gordon. They don't need a running back. Javonte Williams is going to be there. The Broncos do not need a running back. The Broncos have Melvin Gordon. They're not going to take Javonte Williams. I'm telling you. Chris with the $5 donation. We need an offensive tackle on our center, but don't need 2 offensive linemen. JK. Will the Dolphins pull the trigger and take Javonte Williams? Well, what I'm hearing is, and I'm hearing this too, right? A lot of people are saying that the Dolphins don't covet running backs. This is what I'm hearing, and I've heard it. I retweeted it a few times. Go follow me on Twitter. The Dolphins tried to trade back in ahead of the Steelers to take Najee Harris, but they couldn't get back into the first round. So Najee went to the Steelers. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see if I can pull it up to show you guys. So if that's the case, you take your running back right now. Let me see if I can find the tweet. Here you go. From Jason Lockenfora. Dolphins were trying like heck to get ahead of the Steelers at 24 to grab Najee Harris after passing on him at 18 and moving up and down top 10 before the draft. Kind of odd. We'll see if they make a play for Javonte Williams today. So if they were trying to get back into the first to take Najee, if Javonte Williams is sitting in your lap at 36, you got to pull the trigger and take Javonte Williams. Oh, come on. Chris, they didn't just take Williams. I'm thinking the Denver, they could take Morig. They can go Jeremiah Usakomoa because they don't know what's going on with Von Miller. Here we go. Damn it. So I guess they don't like Melvin Gordon. Damn it. Damn. Well, Tevin Jenkins here. Take Tevin Jenkins here. That or Azeez Ojolari. That's what I'm taking. Tyler with the $5 engine says rip. Exactly. They don't need a running back. I'm taking Tevin Jenkins here. Let's go. Pick is in. Yeah, right, Brian? The difference is last year they could have traded up because they had a ton of draft picks. Damn it. Like Denver moved up, I thought, cool. And they knew the Dolphins were going to take Javonte Williams. They friggin' knew it because that's the only reason they traded in front of Miami because they knew the Dolphins were going to take Javonte Williams. I'm so mad. Here we go. Here we go. I don't think they know what they're doing. Go read the pick. Go read the pick. Oh, of course, for the Dolphins pick, we have to be tortured. I like it. I just don't understand what I just saw there. I like that. I like that pick. I'm not upset with taking a safety. I'm not upset at all taking a safety. Let me see if I can find my notebook. Tell you what I had first him at safety. I like the Holland pick. Safety out of Georgia. He's my second safety, right behind Morig. I like this pick. This is why I have a versatile to move around, great separation from blockers, flies into run lanes, punt returner talent. Very, very good. Javon Holiday out of Oregon. He's 6'1", 200 pounds. Really like this guy. 6'1", 200-pound safety. He's versatile. He's a very versatile guy. I like this pick. They probably like Javon better than Trevon Morig. Stewart says we suck. Is Bobby McCain done? Yeah, this is definitely to replace Bobby McCain. 100%, 100% to replace Bobby McCain. It's a good pick. It's a very good pick. F so far. Well, absolutely. They had him as their top. Yeah. He was my second. He was right behind Trevon Morig. Because maybe Nelson, they like the linebackers they have, and Baker, McKinney. Maybe they don't need a linebacker. Center, they'll get a center at 50. Tom with the $3 donation. Doug, they took your guy. You talk about the Broncos, or you talking about the Dolphins? I wanted Williams, as I know you did. Yeah, but the Broncos took him right ahead of us. Oh, you want me to do a straw pool? All right, I'll do a straw pool. Here you go. Let me know. Do you guys like this pick? Go vote. Do you guys like this pick? It's going to be pinned up at the top. Go vote. Do you guys like this pick? Oh, it's 50-50 right now. 50-50. It's literally 50-50 right now. All right, 51 say yes, 40, 50-50. Got 150 votes. Go vote. It's right up here. It's right here. Go vote. Do you like this pick of Javon Holland? 52 say yes. 47 say no. You know, you say to that high. Unbelievable. So many mad people. I thought Brandon Jones was the replacement. He was a third round pick? We have no running game, Doug. Tua can't throw 50 times. And Kevin Lee, there's still a lot of draft left. They can get Carter at 50. Also, maybe the Dolphins like Malcolm Brown and Gaskin and, Laird and Ahmed. So 55 so far, because the voting is stopped. You guys can continue to vote if you want. 55% says yes, you like the pick. 44 say no. We have no line to it. Oh boy. I can't wait for the people who just love to bash on Tua to see what they say about him after he has a good year this year. Here's the Eagles pick, which I don't think we really care. You'll forget that Byron Jones is safety too. JOK. He might still be there. Thank you for the donation. He might still be there. Do you think the Dolphins weren't going to take Williams anyway since the pick was in so fast? No, I think they had their 1 and 2. I think they knew that Denver was going to do that. Because the Dolphins wanted a running back. They wanted to get back into the first to take Najee. Who's the Eagles taking? They take Landon Dickerson. 2 ACL teared Landon Dickerson. It's a little high for Landon Dickerson, if you ask me. Alabama Center, maybe he just went. Alabama Center just went. Landon Dickerson just went to the Eagles. With a really good line, Gaskins can look like a stud. With a really good line, anyone can look like a stud. There went our no, he's not my center. Fins for life. No, yeah, that's not my center. I like Creed Humphreys. Creed Humphreys or Miners. Landon Dickerson with his ACL tear. I'm not. No, I'm good. Bring back Ricky. New England has the pick. Bruce Wayne has such a vendetta for Tua that he likes to spew false facts. He's just making stuff up now. JOK to the Patriots. We'll see. They don't have enough to trade back in. They're going to sit at 50 and 81. They do not have enough. Maybe Jones wasn't the thing. Maybe they're going to pair him with Jones. Maybe Bobby McCain is going to be out. And then this guy's taking. We got to realize that in Brian Flores' defense, you think there's just 2 safeties and that's it, right? You think there is Bobby McCain and Eric Rowe, and that's it. There were so many times that Bobby McCain, Eric Rowe was on the field, and so was Brandon Jones. His defense is built differently. Where's all our draft capital? That's 2 firsts, 2 seconds. It's pretty good draft capital, if you ask me. What about Ray Finkel? What can we get for McCain and for Grant? Nothing. Let's see who the Patriots are taking. Christian Barmore, the defensive tackle. So we're not getting to any what? We don't have a 4th, Stefan. Don't like this pick by the Finns. It's surprising. It's surprising. Why is JOK sliding? I'm hearing because he's undersized. He's small linebacker. That's why he's sliding. I'll tell you. Let's see. Six 6'1", 215. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's true or not. He's a safety, not a linebacker. Denver did that on purpose. Dolphins won the draft already. F off haters. I feel like it's also recently biased Isaiah Wilson. He's too small. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Quit whining. Armchair Floor has got his guys. Who cares? Once Javonte Williams went ahead to the Denver Broncos, I didn't care who they took. And if you want my God's honest answer, once Javonte Williams went to the Broncos, I was just like, whatever. At this point, whoever they take, let's see how it works out, because that's the guy I wanted at 36. I don't understand why the Broncos needed a running back when they got Melvin Gordon. But once he went, I was like, all right, whoever the Dolphins, like I honestly said, Trevon Moehrig, Azeez Ojulari, Tevin Jenkins, or Javonte Williams. It just so happens that the Dolphins had Holland higher than Trevon Moehrig. So I'm totally cool with them taking Javon Holland, the safety. Totally fine with them taking a safety. This guy is pretty big for safety. He's super physical. I'll talk about it in the post video. Who the Bears taking? Tevin Jenkins goes to the Bears. Denver had no depth at running back. They needed a running back. They could have took Carter. Could have took someone else, not my guy. He's 6'1". Big guy. Well, for a safety, he's a big. I can tell Doug isn't excited about the pick. Who you have picked? I wanted Javonte Williams. Once Javonte Williams was gone, it is what it is. But also, you guys have to realize something, because somebody said that to me yesterday when we took Waddle and when we took Phillips. Somebody in the chat was like, "You don't seem that excited." I am running on about 3.5 hours of sleep right now. So, and also I have to be quiet because the baby's sleeping. So if you don't see me doing backflips and screaming for joy, there's your answer. I like the Javon Holland pick. I like the Eric Waddle pick. And I like the Jalen Phillips pick. Jalen Phillips pick, again, I'll say it again. Concussions worry me. But other than that, all three of these guys are really good picks for the Dolphins. Doug, who's still available? There's a ton of people still available. JOK, Jeremiah Usakomoa. Well, for the Dolphins, I'm not going to talk about just players in general because they're obviously not going to get Trevon Moehrig because they just took a safety. Azeez Ojulari. When it comes to offensive linemen, there's Wyatt Davis. There is Creed Humphreys, Dylan Reddens, Samuel Cosby. I'm good. So say the Dolphins go offensive lineman with the 50th pick. Creed Humphreys, Samuel Cosby, Quinn Miners. I'm good with those guys. Welcome, Josh, to the members. Thank you for becoming a member, Josh. I greatly appreciate that, bud. Greer has really whiffed in this draft. I disagree. But you are angry about the Waddle pick from jump. And I think the Waddle pick is fantastic. I think he knocked it out of the park with the first round. Stop going defense. Doug, the man retired because of an injury. You do not spend a first round pick on that huge risk. If he wasn't cleared to play, he would have made the draft. And if he wasn't cleared to play, he would have played for Miami. Again, don't get me wrong. It worries me, but a lot of people had Phillips very high on their board. Dolphins were surprised he was there at 18. If he doesn't get a concussion for the rest of his career, he's going to be a ridiculous pass rush for us. Ridiculous pass rush for us. Guys, I'm a little bit confused as to who Doug would have picked. He hasn't really said it enough. Thanks, Tom, for the $5 donation. Nightwolf says, Doug, if you get a chance, watch what MJD said about Holland on NFL Network video. Solid pick. I will. Thank you for the $5 donation, bud. Apparently my chat isn't working. There we go. Apparently my chat's not working for some reason. Whatever. Eric, welcome to the membership. Richie Grant's another good safety. So, why is Morig falling? Obviously, people feel a certain way about Morig. I had that glitch on my stream yesterday. Yeah, you just pop it. So now I moved it. I have it over here. 10 more for JOK. Yeah. 9 more picks. The pick is in. We could still get some of these top. We could get Azeez Ojulari. We can get Jeremiah Osakoromora. We can get some of these guys at 50. We'll see how this all pans out. Why did Ireland go back? Get back in town? What? What good running backs do we have left between now and pick 81? Love the picks or hate the picks. They don't mean a thing until they step on the field. Deep breaths, happy thoughts. Exactly, Dominic. Exactly. You know. Michael Carter, Kenneth Gainwell, Trey Sermon. You could take Chuba Hubbard with the 3rd round pick, 81, if he's still there. Oh, we're at 42. Traded up. We traded up to 42. What did we give up? $50 in the 3rd rounder? Oh, geez. What did they give up? Giants are trading 42nd to Miami. 42nd, 3rd round next year, 2022 3rd rounder. So they gave up 50 this year and 3rd in 2022. You know why they did that? Because the Dolphins have 2 3rd round picks next year from the trade with the 49ers. So Dolphins are up next. Who are they taking? I have no idea. I have no idea. Is it JOK? If they take Jeremiah Usakomora, I have no idea. Azeez Ojulari? I have no idea. No idea. They did that to set up to Bruce, you make me want to ignore your comments, Bruce. I don't want to, but you make me want to ignore your comments. Terrence Williams? Creed Humphreys, maybe? Ray Finkel is our pick? I love that, Josh. It doesn't hurt because it's not the truth at all. It's actually the opposite of the truth, and that's why I ignore you so much. Who did they pick? Now we got to sit here and watch all these commercials and wonder who. I sound like an owl. Who. So we moved up from 50 to 42, and all we gave up was next year's 3rd round pick, which we have 2 of them. I don't know if we gave up the 49ers third or we gave up our third next year, but we traded up. All right. We got to hear who Detroit is picking. Maybe it is Carter. I don't know. All right. Here's the Lions pick. I hate this. We pick Liam, not Jay. Okay. Stop ruining the picks. Come on, guys. All right. Levi Onzarike goes to Detroit. Now, who's Miami taking? You don't know who we get yet. Lions are still up. Well, some people they probably see it on Twitter because they're far ahead. So I'm not going to be looking at the chat. So Jeremiah Usakomo is still out there. Azeez Ojulari is still out there. Wyatt Davis is still out there. Creed Humphreys. They might go in that route. Creed Humphreys here now that they don't have 50. They could take Creed Humphreys. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Come on, what's the pick? We still have a third, too, at 81. What's the pick? Come on. All right, here we go. Here we go. He told him the draft pick, and he liked it. Liam Eichenberg, the Notre Dame tackle. Gained 65 pounds from senior year of high school, part of the O-line group at Notre Dame that was nicknamed the Herd because of how they did everything together. Had an internship with Ferrara Candy in summer of 20. I didn't even have him ranked as my top 5. Liam Eichenberg. Well, there's your offensive lineman. I'm going to look him up real quick. Tell you what's going on with him. Probably fits the culture. He will be an awesome guys. A reach, I'll tell you. I don't think he's a reach necessarily because we don't have the 50th pick. I'll tell you right now. What's going on with Liam Eichenberg? Liam Eichenberg. Second round talent, so not necessarily a reach there. Outstanding at establishing leverage with his hands, quick to reset and low positioning, scheme independent, could do whatever asked in varied Notre Dame rushing attack, textbook pass set, and NFL-esque drop back pass heavy offense. Barely tips scale at 300 pounds, but play strength was never an issue. Well proportioned. 6'6", 302 pounds. Big man. He's a big man. His negatives, length gives him fits. Needs to get better at getting defenders off his pads. Utilizes two-hand punch. Too often puts all of his all he has into his punches. Average athlete. So not very big negatives. He's a big man. 6'6", 302 pounds. Holy crap. Eichenberg earned certified offensive line coach dream status earlier this year against Florida State when he played through a swollen shut left eye. When he had both eyes, Eichenberg was undeniably one of the top tackles in the country. With 3 years of starting experience at left tackle, he didn't allow a single sack the past 2 seasons. His feet in his pass sets are as crisp as you'll see in college football. He's a well-oiled machine at this point with his technique. He looks ready to contribute on day one. I think the Dolphins got themselves a really good tackle. One eye. He played a game with one eye. And he did not give up a sack in 2019 and 2020. He had a PFF grade in 2019 of an 80.5 and a PFFF grade in 2020 of an 89.9. Jeez, this guy is good. This is a good pick by the Dolphins. This is a good pick. I need to do a straw poll. I need to know what you guys think. What do you guys think? Go vote. Go vote, good sirs. What do you think? Do you like this pick? I moved it, but it's normally at the top. Go vote. So far, a lot of you guys like the pick. 84% of you guys like the pick. Maybe he's another Quint Nelson. Exactly. I think he's solid. Why did you trade up to get him? This guy, he would have been available. We don't know that. We don't know if he would have been available. And that's where the Dolphins they wanted to make sure they get him. Eichenberg is a good pick. I need to know, does he play right tackle? Yes. Doug, do you consider Dolphins being a playoff team in 2021? We'll see. We'll see. Does that mean Hunt is going to guard? Supposedly, after they brought in Fluker, they kind of said that Hunt's going to guard. You pick the people you like. Jeez, exactly. Yes, I love the pick. So far, 84% of you guys like the pick versus 16% that didn't. Make sure you vote. It's pinned at the top. Make sure you go vote. Let me know if you like this pick or not. Sounds great. To me, awesome selection. I got 1,200 of my boys in here, and I only got 400 likes. Be sure to hit that like button if you like this pick. If you like the pick of Liam Eichenberg. Jacksonville was going to scoop him up. I'm good with it. I like the picks. I feel like they should have taken Eichenberg at 36, and Holland probably would have been there at. I don't know, because who took someone? Let me. I'll tell you right now. Because Tevin Jenkins went the pick before. Oh, hold on. So the Dolphins took Javon Holland, and then Richie Grant went to the Falcons. What if Richie Grant liked Javon Holland better? And then there was a little bit of a run at offensive lineman with Landon Dickerson and Tevin Jenkins going. And I think the Dolphins probably liked Tevin Jenkins, or they liked Landon Dickerson, and they thought, let's get our next guy before somebody else jumps and gets it. So they move up and they take Liam Eichenberg, a 6'6", 302 big man. Northeast with the $5 donation. Turn off the draft just long enough to talk to a girl about music and miss the trade. Josh with the $5 donation says Ian Book told me he was great player and he played well. I also want Ian Book to go to Miami as a backup because I want free merch. I don't know if they have they might trade up again. We'll see what they do. I'm liking the draft so far. I think we'll go Miners at 81. I would love that. If they go Quinn Miners at 81, I'd be very happy with that. Let's see. Creed Humphreys. I want Creed Humphreys at 81. Yeah, go vote. Still up. Dolphins feel miserably. Why do you think that, Wesley? I wouldn't expect Humphreys to make it that long. We'll see. We will see. Shut up. Still need a running back. Carter, Gainwell, Hubbard is a good one. Koromoa is falling. No, Koromoa is gone. No, is he gone? Yeah, Jeremiah Koromoa is falling. So is Azeez Ojulari. What is going on? I think that is the longest announcement for a pick I've ever heard. So why did we not get Dickerson at 36? Probably because he had 2 ACL tears. There's a reason. Hubbard regressed. Well, you get him in the 3rd round. Dude, this kills me. What kills you? Yeah, exactly, Matthew. I do like the lineman, but we missed out on Williams at running back today. Yeah. And I think the Broncos knew the Dolphins wanted him, and that's why they jumped. No, Doug, our announcement was the longest. The dude literally stopped walking. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's me. You're not wrong. You just stopped, the both of them. Yes, Creed Humphreys is a center. This guy cannot draft. The Broncos thought that we wanted to take a running back. That's why they jumped. Well, I think if the Broncos didn't jump up to take a running back and Javonte Williams was there, I think he would have been the pick. Yes, leave Dickerson alone. He'll soon be needing sticks to walk. We traded up and we didn't even take a running back because they wanted an offensive lineman. It's going to be a while till our next pick, 81. It's going to be a while. Expect Melvin to be cut. Now they'll have a 1-2 punch. Wizard, I like the Javon Holland pick. I was even talking about potentially taking my brain shutting off. Morig. I had Morig as my number 1 safety, and I had Javon Holland as my 2. So I was even talking about taking Morig. And the fact that they took Javon Holland, I'm not upset, because if they would have took Morig, I would not be upset. We don't have 50. We traded 50 to go up to 42. Let's see what Tim says. He seems very angry. Our front office sucks. You guys ever think that maybe you have no idea what you're talking about? Oh, he's angry at other people. There's a reason why I don't say things are dumb and I let them pan out because I don't know anything. They know more than I do. So we're done in the second unless yeah, we're done in the second. We gotta wait for the third, 81. Morgan has back issues. That's why he fell. Gordon sucks. I give this draft an A and I give it a B. I wouldn't give it an A. I give it a B. There's some, again, Phillips concussions is why it's not like an A. The fact that we missed on Javonte Williams, it's not why it's not. It's why it's not an A. But other than that, I like the picks, especially Liam Eichenberg. That guy's a beast. He's gonna be good. Doug, have you seen the running back Chuba Hubbard? I have not. If we take him, we'll see. But I have not. Doug, don't listen to these people. All of these people that we drafted have very high ceilings. If they pan out, we will be dangerous. I think first we killed the first round. Again, all right, let's see who the Bengals pick. Terrace Marshall, wide receiver. That wouldn't make any sense. Drafts are always a crapshoot. Exactly. Bro, we nailed it on this pick. Garrett with the $2 donation says, Coward just tweeted, we are winning the draft. I'll take that. Running back, we blew it. How did we blow it? I don't think they could really predict that the Broncos are going to jump ahead of them like that. Oh, boy. Jackson Carmen, offensive tackle out of Clemson. I'm telling you, Creed Humphreys might be there. Trey Seaman, I'd have to check him out. One's like Marshall Allen shifting really fast. Let me see. Herbert is another potential one out of Virginia Tech. But he's like a fourth rounder. 6'1", 215 for Trey Sermon. Kenneth Gainwell. Next pick is 81. George, I'm hearing because he's small. How do you rank our wide receiver room as of now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Meaning who's starting and like who's lined up where? Creed at 81. Yeah, I'd like Creed Humphreys at 81. Michael Carter could still be there. This be your first round pick. It's crazy. He'll get picked. He'll probably get picked in this round, in the second round. Where he's really can sign in. I'm reaching, Dougie. I'm reaching on what? Miami, Mike. Give me Gainwell at 81, please. Oh, just hit my microphone. I missed Andy's $5 donation. What is our running back supposed to do behind without an offensive line? Toothpicks. What? I honestly think that Jesse Davis and Eric Flowers are the reason why the running game didn't do so well. I think it's going to do better. On Carter, I'm reaching at 81. At pick 81, I'm reaching on Carter. Doug just watched Highland highlights. Dude was so good. He returned punts. Yeah. He was my second safety in this draft. Doug, why are you in love with these little running backs? Let's go get a big guy like Trey Sermon. I'm not in love. The only running back I was in love with was Javonte Williams, and that's because he run you over. Other than that, yeah, 6'1", 215 for Trey Sermon. It's only 2 inches, 3 inches, if you really think about it. People got to realize we aren't taking a running back. Trey rages. Carter small. Gainwell is 5'10", 5'11". Our 18th pick filled a crucial need. Yeah. A very crucial need. Very crucial need. So long. We're only at 47. 47, but the only thing, Creed Humphreys is still there. That's the name I'm going to be listening for when they start calling picks, is Creed Humphreys. This guy looks like the principal from Back to the Future. Tell me this guy doesn't look like the principal from Back to the Future. Oh, it's a corner, Asante Samuel Jr. What do you grade the second round so far? A B. A B. The missing out on Javonte Williams is what hurts my soul to not make it an A. But it's a B. Javon Holland is a very good safety, and getting Liam Eichenberg is fantastic. 50 sec. I don't know what sec is, but 50 of it is huge. Thank you so much for that. Any thoughts on running back Jarrett Patterson? Should take him later on in the draft, by the way. Love from Sweden. Thank you for the 50 sec. Huge donation. Thank you so much for that. Would you say Jarrett Patterson? Let me look him up. Jarrett Patterson out of Buffalo Bulls. Swedish Kroner. Thank you. I'm in Australia. Who have we picked? Javon Holland, safety, and Liam Eichenberg, tackle, out of Notre Dame. The Buffalo Bulls, Jarrett Patterson, 5'9", 195. He's a 6th rounder, they're saying here. He's not fast. He's got good PFF grades, though. His size and his speed is his knock, but his elusiveness is his top. That's what's best about him. I want Brevin Jordan out of Miami for a double tight end set with Gesicki. It's not bad. J.K. Dobbins last year, Javonte Williams this year. We can't catch a break. We really can't. Really can't. I'm keeping my ear open for Creed Humphreys. I'm telling you. Creed Humphreys. We need a center. That's who the pick should be. At 81 should be a center. Creed Humphreys. If we get Creed Humphreys at 81, I'm good. I'm happy. Jalen Waddle, Jalen Phillips, Javon Holland, Leon Eichenberg, and Creed Humphreys. I'm good. I'm upset we didn't get a running back, but I'm good. What did we give up? 42. We gave up our 50 and a third next year, but we have 2/3 next year because of the 49ers trade. Doug, what do we think about the second round? I liked it. The Liam Eichenberg really saved it for me. Again, I didn't hate the Javon Holland pick. He's my second safety on the board, but I really wanted Javonte Williams, and the fact that he was taken right before the Dolphins, and the fact that no running back has been taken. Like, you look at it, Jaguars take ETN, the Steelers take Najee. No running back for a while, and then right before the Dolphins, Javonte Williams goes, and now you haven't heard a running back in forever for a reason. H-Man with a $5 donation. I would trade the 3rd and 5th or 6th next year to get another 3rd this year. So what, to move up? Thank you for the donation. That's there's not enough good running back. Exactly, Kevin. That's why at this point, get the best players that are on the board. Like the fact that Jeremiah Usakomoa is still out there. Aziz Ojolari is still out there. Here's the 49ers pick. Aaron Banks. So they're taking Notre Dame guard instead of Creed Humphreys there. This is who I'm saying. For 81. For 81, I want Creed Humphreys, Quinn Miners, Creed Humphreys, Josh Myers. I'll even take Drew Dowman. I want a center. JYG with the $5 donation. Those damn Broncos. Seriously. When the Broncos jumped up, I was pumped. I was like, they have Melvin Gordon. They don't need a running back. Maybe they're jumping up ahead to get a safety. Maybe they're jumping up, and they took our guy. Don't stress if it's not like we slipped Javonte on purpose. Never. Exactly. If the Dolphins didn't take Javonte and he just went, and then the Dolphins, then I'd be upset. Be more upset with the team. Flores and Greer are making great picks. I like their picks. Miners, please. Study enough with the O-line. Well, we don't have a center. What do you mean enough with the O-line? What would you pick? Miami Mike. What would you pick if enough with the O-line? And who are you playing at center? Doug, who's going to get cut? In your opinion, that's something. That's a video in itself. I am making a video about cuts and all that, but yeah, no. Running back over center. When it comes to a ranking and who I have, I think Creed Humphreys and, Minor and all these guys are ranked higher to me than the running backs. Could take a running back in the 5th. Hear me out. Chuba Hubbard at 81. Nah. Chuba Hubbard would be a big reach if they took him at 81. He would pick his nose. Might give me sex. DDW, I hope we can still get Creed. Me too. I'm listening. Every time there's a pick, I'll look real quick to see is Creed Humphreys. Is it Creed Humphreys? I do believe the Dolphins have done their homework this year. Yeah. Why are they reaching if they're turning out to be Pro Bowlers? Brett Higgy, center from Florida, late. Let me see. Yeah. Because Creed Humphreys is projected to be a third rounder. See who the Cardinals are taking. Rondale Moore. They got a speedy wide receiver, the Arizona Cardinals, and Rondale Moore. Who do I want besides Creed? I want a center. I want a center at 81, and I'm happy with the draft. They can do whatever they want with the 5th and 2 7ths. I'm happy with the center at 81. Sorry, but the Cardinals scare me. You know, people said that last year. I was talking about the we don't play the Cardinals this year, so you don't have to be scared. But I was talking about the schedule last year. 1 year, $6 million for Todd Gurley. Thanks for the $2 donation, Kyle. I wouldn't be that upset about that. 71. A lot of people said that when the schedule came out. 49ers are going to be tough. The Dolphin fell off. The Cardinals are going to be tough, and we beat the Cardinals because our defense is good. $5 donation from Valen said, with us now likely to get an elite running back, Denver, you evil geniuses, who do you think starting at running back as of now? Gaskin, unless they come out of nowhere and sign a running back. Walter with the $15 donation. Thank you so much, bud. I greatly appreciate that. Be sure to hit that like button. We only got 640 likes, 1,000 of you guys watching. Be sure to hit that like button. Let's get to 1,000 before the stream's over, which is going to be a while because we're going to be hanging out till the 81st pick. So be sure to hit that like button. Get this sucker up to 1,000. I greatly appreciate it. I do have a Twitch, but I'm never on it. And now that I have a baby, I don't know if I have much time to be on it. But yeah. Nobody, Super Grande Films. No one said Gaskin's elite. I'm not saying he's elite. Somebody asked me who's the starter. Trey Sermon would be amazing if we get him. Probably in the 5th. Let's see where they have him ranked. He won't need there at 81, Doug. He won't. Are you saying he won't be there at 81? Creed Humphreys? 5th rounder, yeah, for Trey Sermon. I think we need to give Ahmed a starting role. He never lost yardage and blew up when given the chance. Yeah, he had the first 100-yard rusher in forever for the Dolphins. Eichenberg is a beast. He is. He's a big man. He's a very big man. I see we do have a 5th. Oops. Yeah, we have a 5th. We have a 3rd, no 4th, a 5th, no 6th, and 2 7ths. Is Michael Carter still? Yeah, he's still Michael Carter still out there. But Michael Carter has the same play style and same body as Gaskin. No excuses for our Lion this year. None. Yeah, 100%. Package 7ths and move to 1/6. I would do that if I was the Dolphins. I'd package the 2 7ths and get the heck out of there. Go to the 6th. JOK's falling because he's undersized. And probably something else, to be honest with you. I'll tell you who our running backs are right now. Sticking what Tim said, if any team will find a prove it running back future, Kamara, stud, it's Flo and the Dolphins. It's confidence I like to hear. This is who the Dolphins have at running back. They have Savannah Ahmed. They have Malcolm Brown, who's 5'11", 222 pounds. They have Miles Gaskin. They have Patrick Laird, and they have Jordan Scarlett. They have 5 running backs on the team right now. None of them really jump out and make you go, ooh. Then they're already putting in like the rookies. Liam Eichenberg's already on there. He's 23. He's young. A defensive we have a ton of defensive tackles. I'll read off the defensive tackles we have. Raekwon Davis. We bring back John Jenkins, Benito Jones, Zach Seiler, Christian Wilkins, Adam Butler. We got a ton of defensive linemen. And then for defensive ends, Jonathan Ledbetter, Emmanuel Ogba, Jason Strawbridge, now Jalen Phillips. Unless they have him as linebacker. We got a lot of linebackers too. Creed won't be there at 81. Well, we'll see. I keep listening for his name. I don't know why Azeez Ojulari is fallen. Do not know. Wayne with the $2 donation says, I wish Dickerson was still on the board for center. I'm glad that somebody else took Dickerson because the ACL injuries really scare me about him. People think wide receiver running back in football is football. That's true. He's falling because of injuries. Definitely want JOK. Let's get another trade. I don't know if they could pull it off. I was surprised they pulled off what they did. Doug, all the D line you spoke about are DNs in 3-4. We need a space eater at nose. Then who are so the DTs that I was talking about? And Raekwon Davis, John Jenkins, Benito Jones, Zach Seiler, and Christian Wilkins. But then who are Emmanuel Ogba, Jonathan Ledbetter, Nick Coe? Who are those guys? Jose with the $5 donation. How do you think the duo OCs will work? Do you have any insight on how the players are receiving it? Don't know if I've ever seen it done anywhere else. It was done other places. I'll look it up right now. I think it was done before. I think dual defensive coordinators was a thing. Let's see. Eagles did it. Philadelphia Eagles defended blah, blah, blah. Baltimore Ravens in 2012 did it. I think Seattle did it. Yeah, teams have done it before. I think it's a dual thing. I don't know. Would you vote to hold on to Jakeem for some backfield nonsense? I don't know. I would take the cap space. Yeah, dual season San Fran as well. I think it'll just be a week by week basis. Who calls plays and then preparation and stuff. Really mess with the opposing team. The Broncos are trying to get Rodgers. Here's the Washington football team. Oh, good pick. Samuel Cosby, the tackle I was telling you about, Cosby from Texas. Great tackle there. Unanimous first team, all 12. Great player there. Great player. It's great pick by them. It's hard not to say Cosby because his name is pronounced Cosme. Cosby. It's very hard not to say it. I'm still listening. Still listening. How many more until the Dolphins are on the board? I'll be waiting here forever. Doug, who do you see as our day one starters at wide receiver? Devontae Parker, Will Fuller, Preston Williams, Waddle. Those are probably the four. Carolina Panthers traded the pick to the Browns. So we have 1, 2, 3. So there's only 32, and we're at 20 right now. So we have 12 more picks until we're in the third round. And then like another 8. So we have like about 30 picks until we're back on the board. JOK went to the Browns. That's probably why they traded up. They probably again JOK. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing from you guys. Hey, Doug, do you like the Eichenberg and Hollins pick? Yeah, I really like the Eichenberg pick. I'm looking at some more of the guys we have. Looking at Javon Holland, some of his strengths, looks and feels more, moves like a pro player, versatile to move around the secondary. You know that Brian Flores loves him some of that. Adequate route break anticipation, looks to smooth and find entry point on the top of the route, timing to open and sprint. High school receiver, consistent punch and separation, perimeter blocks, flies into developing running lanes, makes centered aggressive strikes downhill, flashed impressive punt return skills. This guy's good. Javon Holland. 6'1", 207, 31.5-inch arm length. Drew Barton, thank you so much for being a member, bud. And Justin with the $5 donation. Pay attention to Kirk Merritt after the draft. I believe he will make the roster this year. I had high hopes for him. Holland seems small to me in the highlights. I just watched them. He's not, though. He's a big man. Alex with the $5 donation. Looks clean and athletic, Doug. Keep up the father figure. Whoop, whoop. Don't we need more players to go after Josh Allen? No. I don't know, to be honest with you. We'll see what they do. As he just got picked by the Browns? Oh, they're going to read this whole thing. Yeah, they're reading this whole thing again. Macho Man is killing it out there. Doug, why are we assuming they wanted Williams at 36? We've seen they're willing to trade up to get guys they want. The Holland trade came in almost instantly. That's the guy they wanted because they wanted to trade up to get Najee in the first. They wanted to trade back into the first to grab him, and they couldn't get it done. So that's why I'm putting. I'm not saying that they would have got him. That's just who I wanted, and he went the pick before. Let's see who's the Browns picking. Yep, JOK goes to the Browns. You don't start Wilson over Williams. Albert Wilson's a slot receiver. Preston Williams is an outside guy. Different receivers are going to be playing in different positions. We're not winning meaningful games with Gaskins as our number one running back. They won a ton of games last year with Gaskins as the number one running back. See a lighter on the table, fire it up. What? I don't think Wilson makes the team. No, I think he took a pay cut to stay with the team. I think he makes the team. Meaningful. I feel like a lot of games St. Michael were meaningful because they needed to win them to stay in the playoffs. So, like that Raiders game was meaningful. Drew with the $20 donation. Hey, Doug, thanks for streaming. Flores seems to be bolstering his strength with the defense. Do you feel comfortable with the direction of the draft thus far? From a scale of 1 to 10, less to more, how much is Grier Flores putting you at ease? I'll answer that after the third round pick. After the third round pick, yeah. Yeah, St. Michael. They needed to win. They needed to beat the Patriots to stay in the playoffs. And they needed to beat the Raiders to stay in the playoffs. And they beat both those teams, and they end up being the, fifth seed? Just what happened. They lost to the Bills and got knocked out of the playoffs. So they won meaningful games. Just because in the regular season doesn't mean they're not meaningful. But as of right now, if you want an answer of 1 to 10, how much did they put me at ease? Let's say about a 7. I don't know if that's I don't know where your criteria is of easement. I'd say about a 7 though. I feel good. I feel good about this draft. We got a playmaker. We got a pass rusher. You guys know how I feel about the Dolphins not having a pass rusher, and I feel like they got that answer in Jalen Phillips. I feel like they got the weapon that Tua needed in Jalen Waddle. I feel like they got that tackle, the right tackle, in Liam Eichenberg. I think he's going to be a fantastic right tackle. They got a very good roaming safety in Javon Holland. He can play everywhere, do everything. So I'm very happy with that. And we'll see what they do at 81. Oh, Josh with another member. He joined the undefeated DouglieDoWrongs. Thank you for joining, bud. Doug, do you think the Broncos had some insight that Miami is going to draft Williams, and that's why they traded up to stay? I do. I think they realized that the Dolphins need a running back, and that's why they jumped up to get him. Definitely do. Our run plays were about as vanilla and predictable as I've ever seen. Draw. Improved line and play calling will improve run game. Very good insight, Tim. Very good insight. Mac Jones is mole. Did you see Mac Jones walking to get his hat and then walking to shake Roger Goodell's hands? Looked like he was holding something with them cheeks. Doug, we're assuming they wanted Williams at 36. We've seen they're willing to trade up to get their guy they wanted. The Holland trade came in almost instantly. That's the guy they want. No, they didn't trade up for Javon Holland. They traded up for Liam Eichenberg. But yeah, I'm assuming because they tried to trade up for Najee, Drew Barton. Andre with a $5 donation. Are any of the remaining running backs worth taking? Not in the third. For me, not in the third. For me, I want a center in the third. You know how I always tell you, oh, well, there goes Dylan Rundas, offensive tackle. You know how I always tell you guys, oh, I have about 4 or 5 players, and so I don't get this and I don't get that. I got my feelings hurt not getting Javonte Williams. Not gonna lie to you. Now I want a center. I want a center with that 3rd round pick. 81, I want a center, whether it's Creed Humphreys, whether it's Quinn Miners, whether it's whoever. I want a center at 81. Eric Driggins, another undefeated do-wronger. Thank you so much for joining, bud. I got some cool stuff for my members. And just so you guys know, members get to see videos before anyone else does. So when I do my my draft video where I grade the entire draft, that's going to be pre-recorded. You guys are going to see it before anyone else does. All my members and my Patreons. So thank you so much for joining the membership, guys. Doug, we have Matt Skura at center. George, the fact that you put about 14 exclamation points after that means that you're upset that I really want a center. If you look at what the Dolphins signed Matt Skura to, and if you look at Matt Skura's play, yes, he did fantastic when it came to win rate at run blocking and pass blocking. Matt Skura isn't the answer at center. He isn't the answer at center. They signed him to a 1-year, like $1 million, $2 million contract. He is not the answer at center. He's not the future at center. He's the for now at center. He's a vet that came in for now. If you honestly don't think that the Dolphins need a center, I cannot help you. Will you give up on O-line if we get Creed at 81? Why? Mike, do you know what wins championships? Trenches. But yes, if the Dolphins at 81 take Creed Humphreys or take Quinn Miners, I'm good. You can do whatever they want with the 5th and 7th picks. You can do whatever they want. Go buy some diapers. I need to buy a lot of diapers. Thank you, Eric. I greatly appreciate that, bud. Especially when Skura sent us back yards for penalties. Then why waste the money? Because they saw something in them. It's a 1-year prove-it deal. Come in, prove it. If not, we got depth. It's not really a waste of money. None of it's guaranteed, and it's about $2 million. Doug, did you notice that a lot of analysts give the Bengals draft grade an F, even with get out of here? Really? Got to check that out. Sean, my guy. Sean, I've been rocking with Sean forever. He's becoming a member here. Thank you for joining, bud. Our next pick is 81. What do you think of Watt? Which one? It's a lot of Watts. Creed Humphreys is still there. Creed Humphreys is still there. Davis Watt, I'd like him. Josh Myers, too. Let me pull up my centers. For me, centers are incredibly important. Mary Rogers, I don't think they're going to go wide receiver again. So I have like 20 cans of Enfamil Gentle Ease formula that I got from the doctor. Send me your address. She actually is taking, not the Gentle Ease, I forgot the name of it because she's allergic to the milk. It's Similac, like Almantine or something like that. That's what she's taking because she's allergic to the milk. They found a little bit of microscopic blood in her stool, so we found out that she's allergic to normal formula and breast milk. Not allergic in the fact that she would like got rashes or anything, but allergic like she was real fussy, getting constipated, all that stuff. Give you a little insight on my daughter. John with the 4 euros, I'm assuming. Hey, Doug, give me a shout out to the UK, Steel City, Sheffield. 145 here and hoping we draft a running back or get Ricky out of retirement. Shout out to you, John, for still being up. Jeez Louise. I have a feeling we're about to trade up. I don't know why. I hope so. Irish Finns calling it at one. Mark, you guys are champions staying up that late. Absolute champions. Jibril Cox. Yeah, the fact that Jibril Cox is still available is crazy too. Yeah, my boy had to take orange Enfamil or he gets jacked up. Yeah. Are you allergic to breast milk? I'm not. I'm not lactose intolerant. Do they need a center? No. I don't take a center. Dean with the $5 donation. Thank you so much, bud. Why is Creed Humphreys falling? Had a whale of a time gaining leverage on squat nose tackles, unchallenged at Oklahoma's offense, got dominated by the few DTs he faced. Middle athlete. His positives are some of the best hands in the class. If he's in your pads, he's staying there. Upper body strength is a plus. Can take a nose tackle out of the hole. Versatile body type and skill set to play any position on the interior. 3 years of starting experience. Has 2,488 career snaps to his name. That's Creed Humphreys. I want Creed Humphreys. Dale. Colts still not addressing left tackle needs. Michael Carter's another Myles Gaskin. Yeah, I agree. Steelers need a center. I'm going to be listening for this one because I'm trusting Data Cern's General. Let's see if the Steelers take a center here. We don't. Why didn't we draft Penei Sewell? I don't know. I was good with either. It's they probably wanted to get a playmaker, and they thought that Waddle was just the better pick. I don't know. He's getting booed. They're in Cleveland. Steelers. There's a pick. Sorry, Joe. Oh, they got their tight end. They got their tight end. They got their tight end. JOK is Jeremiah Auso Koromoa. He's a linebacker. Hey, forget about it. That was a good pick for them. They call him Baby Gronk. From Penn State to Pittsburgh. He's a hometown guy. He doesn't have to go far. Yeah, Sermon's still on the board. He's going to be on the board for a while. Sermon's is going to be like a 5th round pick. They got a good tight end. This is the second tight end taken. He was ranked my second tight end too. I hate that my webcam autofocus is like that. Do we have we do not have a 4th round pick. Did he want him done? No, he did not. Doug get a dolphin tattoo? I have it right here. I don't need it on my neck. It's right there. I don't need it on my neck. Is he Jewish? I don't know, man. What does it matter? I predict good playoff games against Miami with the Steelers and the future Miami winning, of course. Back to the good old days. Is Trask still on the board? Yeah, Trask is still on the board. May 12th, fellas. That's when the schedule is going to be released. So if I go dark on Twitter on May 12th, that's because I don't want it to be ruined. And I'm going to record a video where my eyes for the first time are going to see the schedule for the very first time. Which pick? And the third, 81, essentially. I think that's 18 in the third. Let me tell you in a second. Yeah, 18 in the third. So 81. It's our pick. It's the only pick we haven't traded for or anything. We have 24. We got about 8 more picks. So we're looking at 26 more picks. And then we're on the board. Or 25 more picks and we're on the board. Do I see us pursuing a running back? I don't know at this point, to be honest with you. Oh, Breeze, what have you done? What have they done to you? Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Big block and tight end would be nice. That's what Durham Smythe is for. As much as we need a center, I can't wait. It can wait to the 5th? I don't know, man. You don't take a center at 3rd? Creed Humphreys, Quinn Miners, all these guys aren't going to be there in the 5th. I don't know, man. Miami needs a viable backup for the future. Yeah. Let me see. Let's talk about, while we're waiting, some available free agents. Who's still out there? So we don't know who's still out there. Todd Gurley's still out there. Adrian Peterson's still out there. Should we bring in Adrian Peterson? Le'Veon Bell's still out there. Jerick McKinney's still out there. Duke Johnson's still out there. Eric Fisher's still out there. Alejandro Villanueva. Melvin Ingram's still out there too. So is Justin Houston, Ryan Kerrigan, Olivier Vernon. Trying to see if there's any. Malik Hooker's still out there. I wanted Malik Hooker. Yeah, Melvin Ingram's still available. Yeah, still a lot of guys. How much cap space are we working with? I like having whatever I'm doing on the TV because when I'm live streaming, I can use my other monitor to look things up. I'll tell you. Oh, I'll tell you. We're sitting at 11.4 million in cap space right now. 11.4 million. Why does it take? I do not know. All right, here's the. Do the Seahawks need a center? Dwayne Eskridge, wide receiver. We expect punter at 6 and kicker at 18. Just joined. Update, please. What do you need to know, Joel Burr? What's the update? Who our picks are? Javon Holland and Leon Eichenberg. Javon Holland is the safety, and Eichenberg is a tackle, a very big 6'6" tackle. Will Javon Holland help Eric Rowe cover big guys? Probably. He's going to be. Think of what Brian Flores wanted to. So a lot of people are talking about, well, why did we draft Brandon Albert? I thought Brandon Albert was going to be the heir apparent for Bobby McCain. Think of, Javon Holland is what Brian Flores wanted to do with Mika Fitzpatrick. So Brandon Jones is going to be probably replacing Bobby McCain, and then Javon Holland is going to be that roaming defender. All right, so this is where I get a little bit nervous because, exactly, Jared Finns fan, the Chargers need a center. This is where I get nervous. Chargers need a center. Chargers going linebacker. Who are the top running backs on the board, Doug? Give me 1 second. Who is our next? When is our next pick? 81. Josh with the $5 donation says, what do you think of Taylor Vaughn, USC wide receiver later in the draft? If you haven't seen, please watch his tape. Good, quick separation of hands. I'll have to check that out, Josh. Best running backs on the board. Michael Carter, Kenneth Gainwell, Trey Sermon, Raman Stevenson, Clint Hill, Khalil Herbert. Trey Sermon is the one that interests me. You guys keep talking about him. 6'1", 215. Let me see what PFF has to say about Trey Sermon. You got it, Sean. Trey Sermon is my guy. Yeah. Let me see what they say about Trey Sermon. This is what they have to say about Trey Sermon. Contact balance is a massive plus. Guys melt off him. Can stop on a dime. Gives good dead leg in space. Proved he could produce in larger role down the stretch for Ohio State this year. Not fast, but he is requested short area burst for the position. Jake with the $2 Canadian. You prefer center, guard, running back at 81? Talib loves our picks. Center, running back, guard. Center, running back, linebacker with the 3rd round pick is what I prefer. Tall for a running back, doesn't get physically low with the ball in his hands. Speed, not going to run away from every NFL, from even NFL linebackers. That worries me. But again, for a 3rd round, 5th round, I don't care. Ran at 2 schools with loaded offensive lines. Never really utilized in meaningful ways in the passing game. That's Trey Sermon. So a 5th round, that's what they're saying at 5th round. Pablo with the $2 donation. Can you check out running back Keenan? Not even going to try to pronounce that name. Okay, here you go. They got nothing for him. 6'1", 210. He might go undrafted. Iowa State Cyclones. He might go undrafted. I'm screaming Trey Hill at center late. What's the pick? Oh, they traded it to the Rams. Oh, no, they didn't trade it to the Rams. It is the Rams. I thought it was the Chargers for some reason. They're very confusing. Don't forget about Carter compared to Allaire. He's smaller, though. But Michael Carter is pretty much the best running back on the board right now. Capable of sharp, explosive cuts, elite stop-start ability, contact balance is a plus. Strong lower calf, runs much harder than you expect at a sizable lower shoulder, an accomplished receiver who can pants linebackers in coverage. Andre with the $5 donation says, seems like a big drop off after the top 3. Wonder if they're planning to get trades or free agencies again, have to do something. I agree. And Anthony with the $10 donation. Thank you so much, bud. No question asked. Just wanted to show some love, my man. Keep it up. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that, bud. Wide receiver, Tutu Atwell. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, but they took Tutu Atwell. Don't forget about the Raging Cajun, 2 running backs. Little running back from Buffalo would be an interesting pick. I liked him. We need to trade up. Glenn, put that again without the curse in it so I can put it out there because he pulls off a Tutu. Tutu, speedy, small receiver. I'm happy with these picks, all of them. Next year's running backs is the Raging Cajun Rooster of running backs or Cameron Harris. See, but that's the thing. That's what we did last year. We were like, oh, we'll wait till next year. The draft next year has good running backs. Here is Kansas City. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 picks. We got a while to go, fellas. That's why I'm trying to entertain you by reading breakdowns of prospects you guys like. Who's been your favorite so far? Dolphins. My favorite pick the Dolphins made so far? It's a tie between Waddle and Eichenberg. It's a tie between those two. But the pick of Eichenberg, he wasn't even on my radar, but he's a big physical tackle, and I'm very happy with that. You waste some more time and money in free agency for running backs. I like Brevin Jordan out of University of Miami. I if we can't get Carter. So are we looking at center? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if they were looking at running back at 36. But it doesn't really matter because the Broncos suck. Breakdown of the picks in the second round. I did. Rewind. I did, but I read it off here. William with the $20 donation. He said, boom. Thanks for all the hard work you put into this for all us Dolphin fans. Thank you so much for the donation, William. I greatly appreciate it, bud. Doug might be playing center at this point. I got the arms for it. I got long arms. That's funny. I might be playing center at this point. Yeah, we still got a while. Because we're picking 8. It's our pick. What is the back of this hat? This back of this hat has nothing on it. Look at my hat hair. But look at that. Look at the mesh. You can see right through it. I love this. Especially when you're outside doing stuff and your head can breathe. Pablo to $2 Nation. He is really fast. You see the speed in his tape. Wow, they take Nick Bolton, the Chiefs. Good pick for them. That's a good pick for them. Nick Bolton. We have running back Gaskin proved he's a running back 1 for us. I don't know if he proved that. But yeah, Gaskin might be the guy. With the 82nd pick in the 2021 NFL draft, the Miami Dolphins select DouglieDoWrong running back New Jersey. I'm too tall to play running back. I'm 6'5". I don't think has there ever been a 6'5" running back in the NFL? I'm too tall. Doug, what do you think of Deontay Brown out of Alabama? He's slow, but he's a pile pusher. I'll tell you in a second. I'll tell you in a second. He's what? Deontay Brown, guard. Fourth rounder. So we'd probably have to take him in the third if we wanted him. Brown is a gap scheme guard through and through. If you're drafting him, it's for his work in the run game. So he's a run blocking guard, which we have a lot of. I want that all around guard, you know. Which wide receivers on the Dolphins will most likely be gone? All right, let's play this game. I just so you guys know, I have a video planned once cuts start coming, who I think will be cut, like who I think won't make the team. I had that video's coming, I think in July, August. So those videos, but we'll have some fun right now while we're waiting for 81. And he can replace Baker. All right. This is the wide receivers we have. They list what's his face? My brain is shutting off. Malcolm Perry as a running back / wide receiver. We have Lynn Bowden Jr., Malcolm Perry, Robert Foster, Will Fuller, Jakeem Grant, Mac Hollins, Alan Hearns, Kai Loxley, Kirk Merritt, Devontae Parker, now Jalen Waddle, Preston Williams, and Albert Wilson. There's some odd men out there. Team with the $5 donation. Who's going to be the backup left tackle? Probably Fluker. Probably DJ Fluker will be the backup left tackle. Got a lot, and you're looking at guys who have started and played well for starting. Albert Wilson, Preston Williams, Devontae Parker, Will Fuller. He's started and played well. Those are guys that I don't see being cut. Will Fuller, Devontae Parker, Preston Williams, Albert Wilson. Those are and obviously Jalen Waddle aren't going to be cut. Those are the 5. Then you look at guys like Kirk Merritt, Kai Loxley, Alan Hearns, Mac Hollins. Alan Hearns could be cut, but his contract is almost fully guaranteed. Jakeem Grant, I could see being cut. We can save a lot of money with doing that. But like Robert Foster and Kai Loxley, we just brought them in, so we'll see. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Maybe Miners or Humphrey fall to 81. That's what I'm hoping. I would trade him today or tomorrow. Is Ahmed still going to be on the team? I feel he'd be good if he got some lanes. I don't even think he's on the team now. Oh my God's honest opinion. Let me check. Yeah, Savon Ahmed's on the team right now. Savon Ahmed, Malcolm Brown, Miles Gaskin, Patrick Laird, Jordan Scarlett are our running backs. Cut Albert Wilson? I like Albert Wilson. I think he fits exactly what Tua likes to do. If we picked up a center, we have practically a complete roster. Crazy how far we've come. Yep, except for running back. Still upset we didn't really get a running back. Tua's backup, that is Jacoby Brissett. And there's also Reed Sinnett. Imagine the Dolphins draft a quarterback in the 5th round. I wouldn't be upset with that. I feel our picks are average. I disagree. I think our picks are really good. I think they got some really good players. What do you think about the picks for today? Just answer that question. I'll give a grade. I always do, each day I review each day, and then when everything's said and done, I grade the entire draft. Did we need a safety? Yes. Just because right now you look at the team and say, well, we have Eric Rowe and we have Bobby McCain. Bobby McCain is most likely, I'll tell you right now, pulling up his contract. Might take a minute. They can cut Bobby McCain and save a ton of money. A ton of money. So right now, Bobby McCain is under contract until 2023. He becomes a free agent right now. Who are the Panthers taking? Terrence Marshall Jr. Great pick by the Panthers. Good wide receiver for Sam Darnold. Bobby McCain becomes a free agent in 2023. If the Dolphins cut him right now, they save about five million. If they cut him right now, they save about $5 million. And if they cut him next year, they save about $7 million. So he might be gone. You need to get his replacement. His replacement could be Javon Holland. So I'm saying you always prepare for that motion. Do you think Williams or Carter will be there for our next pick, or should we move up? Who do you mean Williams? Don't hurt me and say Javonte Williams. Oh, Jason, I agree. I think Bobby McCain is extremely solid. But he's 27, and we just drafted Javon Holland, who's very good. The front five offensive line for next season. If they can get Creed Humphreys, really good. You got Jackson, Kinley, hopefully Humphreys, Hunt, Eichenberg. I like that offensive line. I don't know about you, but I like that offensive line. I wanted Trevin, but Holland might surprise me. Yeah, Lee. I had Trevin at 1 and Holland 2, but the Dolphins probably had it different. And I'm going to trust Brian Flores because he knows secondary better than me. So I'm going to trust him on that. What's your thoughts be if we go after Stonte Samuel Jr.? Over center, I'd be upset. I think we need a center. Obviously, I've said it 4,000 times. Josh with the $2 donation. Next pick, minors are Humphreys and Y. Doug. Thanks. Humphreys. He has more experience. And he's a little bit, in my mind, more versatile in that position. And you're welcome, Josh. Thank you for the $2 donation. Jesse Davis struggled. If you go back and watch the Bills game at the end of the year, their middle linebacker, his name is Edwards, I think his name is, had free shot on Tua because Jesse Davis blocked the wrong guy because they ran that stunt on him and Jesse Davis got confused. He struggled bad last year. William with the $2 donation said, thought on running back Trey Sermon. I wouldn't mind him in the 5th. If the Dolphins can pull that off in the 3rd. Hold on. Saints are selecting linebacker Pete Werner. If the Dolphins could pull off getting a center in the 3rd and then getting someone like Sermon in the 5th, I think they get an A draft. That's how you get an A draft out of me. Get a center in the 3rd and get a running back in the 5th, and then you get an A draft for me. I don't care what you do in the 7th. You can take a long snapper in the 7th. I don't give a crap. We're at 61, fellas. 20 more picks. Well, 19 more picks until we're on the clock. 19 more picks. Oh. Oh. Now that he is gone, we should have gone after. What should go after here? Is Carter good enough? Carter's all right. Taiwan with the $2 donation. Doug Humphrey still on the board? Yes. He's still on the board. I'm not going to say it. Not saying any. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. Last year defense was strength of this team. What is your prediction for the team's best strength this year? I think it's going to be the defense again. Has a little bit to do with Brian Flores being a defensive-minded coach, but also has to do with there's going to be a lot of new pieces on the offense. Then they're going to need to gel a little bit more. I don't think it's going to struggle as much as it did last year because the offense struggled. Had nothing to do with Tua because it struggled with Ryan Fitzpatrick as well. It had to do with a lot of young pieces on the offense versus the defense didn't have as many young pieces. So I think the defense will be the strength again. They just got to work on stopping the run, and because they weren't great, they were great at the turnover percentage, and they were great at points for, but everything else they weren't too great at. Is Finkel still on the board? I don't know. Let me check. I'm checking. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check, Luke. Yes, he is. Dolphins should take him. Assuming you mean Ray Finkel. New Patreon. Perkins falling hard. Oh, I'm hungry. You said Perkins. I'm hungry. I want Perkins now. I do like Quinn Miners. I do. Do I have my center? Of course, Hank is having a bad dream. I think I have my centers. Oh. So here's my interior guys, right? I had Elijah Vera Tucker as my number one interior guy. And my interior guys, I mean guard center, right? My number one was Elijah Vera Tucker. My number two, let me see if you guys are paying attention. Who in this list of guard/centers, who would my number two be? If my number one was Elijah Vera Tucker, who is my number two on this list? I will let you guys answer in the chat. Let's see if you guys are paying attention. Yeah. Matt got it. Yep. My number two is Creed Humphreys. That was my number two. Landon Dickerson was my number three. Quinn Miners was my number four. And Wyatt Davis was my number five. Quinn Miners out of Wisconsin, 6'3", 320. He's big. He's big, strong. He's got the ideal build, and his negatives are, he's not agile in the level of competition he went up against, but, Landon Dickerson's off the board, so we don't got to worry about Landon Dickerson. So Creed Humphreys and Quinn Miners are my 1-2 right now. I actually have Rashawn Slater as a tackle, and I probably should have switched them. But I like that Creed Humphreys can play a lot of different positions. I have all these notebooks, just so you guys know. If you guys ever want to know, I have notebooks. I'll show you a little behind the scenes for the draft live stream. So whenever you see me making a video and I'm looking down, it's notebooks. And I have notebooks filled with notes. I have this notebook here filled with notes. I have maybe 5 or 6 of these notebooks that I write down and take notes and take. Hold on. Who are the Bills taking? Carlos. Oh, that's a good pick. Carlos Basham Jr. That's a good pick. I hate that it went to Buffalo, but that's a good pick. But like all of my training camp videos, all my notes when I watch games and stuff, I write them in notebooks. So I have a ton of notebooks of just notes. Carl Basham Jr. That's a good pickup for the Bills. They got Russo, and then they got Carl Basham Jr. What do you think about the draft picks? I like them. Mike Golick Jr. mentioned him last night before the draft. Packers on the board. On the clock, not on the board. We got a while to go, fellas. 3. We have 20 more picks. We're on the clock. 20 more picks. Doug, more Patriots toilet paper on the way. Utilize the shipment. I'm gonna use this for live streaming the my brain shutting off. Live streaming the games. We play the Patriots. I'm blow my nose with that. Josh Myers. I think I had Josh Myers lower, to be honest with you. But you got to realize that that list is guard/centers, not just centers. Josh Myers probably is 6th for me. See what the Packers take. What are the soft? Do it live. I'm not gonna poop. Talk about what I'm watching. I'm gonna blow my nose. Dirty mind. Wow, you just talked about him. Josh Myers, center, Ohio State, just went to the Packers because they just lost their center to the Chargers. Wow, you just had me look him up too. That scared me. I'm scared. Who else needs a center? Do the Chiefs need a center? Oh, I'm so scared. What do the Chiefs need? Liam hasn't allowed a sack since 2019. Yeah. He played against programs like Georgia, Michigan, Alabama, Clemson twice. Didn't allow a sack. Food for thought. Yeah, Ian North. Love it. Do they need a center, though? I'm scared. My nose is so itchy. Oh, geez. No, they need a guard. I don't think they need a center. Why is my nose so itchy? I apologize for constantly doing this, but my nose is so itchy. I think we know the pick. Yeah, Creed Humphreys is still there, Larry. Maybe it's a need a pet's nose blow. Look at this hair. Look at this hair. This is dad hair. This is tired dad hair. Thank you, Enrique. I appreciate that. Are they really? I did, Charles Cooper. I did. Please. Damn it. Screw you, Kansas City. There was no way he'd fall all the way to 81. Damn it. What's up, Adam? Damn it. So mad. Quinn Miners. Exactly, Robert. Quinn Miners it is. He started falling, Kevin. I had some hopes. Without a solid running game, do you think Tua will struggle? No. Because the funny thing about this, um, the game where the Dolphins actually had a 100-yard rusher and Ahmed against the Patriots was because of the RPO that they ran. And to run this RPO and to run it properly, you need a quarterback who knows what he's doing. So Tua actually helped them in that Patriot game run the ball. He also ran for 2 touchdowns. Yeah, I know Creed's gone to the friggin' Chiefs. I'm sad about that. We're about to enter the 3rd round. Man. Okay, boys, we need to hope we can get Quinn Miners. Yeah, George. Seriously. Do I like Liam? Liam Eichenberg? I freaking love that pick. Well, we'll see what they do at 81. I'm not getting my hopes up anymore. It only hurts. It only hurts when it doesn't happen. Makes me want to cry. Doug, what's your list looking like now? It's looking like crap. No, Quinn Miners. Let me see. Let me see who's BPA. Wyatt Davis is out there from Ohio State. Let's see. Here's Itchy. Josh Myers is gone. I think Wyatt Davis is a guard, though. Yeah, he's like the top guard. I think I had him as my 5th. Adam with the $5 donation. Love your channel. Been watching for almost 4 years now. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Adam, for the $5 donation. Thank you for rocking with me for so long. I'll tell you. Best fit. Joseph Osai from Texas is still available. Like I said, Wyatt Davis. I don't know if he'd play center though. I'm looking. Quinn Miners. Drink Music, $2 donation says I like the picks. Yeah, I like the picks too. Bamboozle Hillman with the $5 donation. What's your thoughts on possibly grabbing Brett Heggie? Let me see. I want to see where he's what position does he play? Oh, hold on. The Bucks are taking. Keep it to yourself. No, you could tell us. Florida center. He's not coming up. Jason Palmer is saying that the Dolphins are killing this draft. He is loving what the Dolphins are doing. I'll take it. It's nice hearing people talk about the Dolphins, you know. I don't know. I don't know what I would do here. I got mesmerized by ESPN talking well about the Dolphins and how they killed this draft. I think they did really well in this draft. Some people don't think they did really well in this draft. I think they did really well in this draft. It's 9:30 already. Can we get to 81 so I can make this video, and go to sleep? I was up so late last night. They addressed their needs at high picks. Pass rusher was a big need for me. Doug, with the Jags having a new coach and a new running back, do you think they make Robinson available? No, I think it'll be a 1-2 punch. I don't think they'll make him available. If they do, I think the Dolphins should go in and grab him. Poor Doug, he got the baby at the draft. Tomorrow, I'm going to be alone. My wife goes back to work after her leave of absence is over tomorrow. Yeah, Creed Humphreys is gone, Brian. So I'm by myself with the baby. That's why I'm not going to be live tomorrow. I'll try to tweet it out, and you'll get a post draft video afterwards where I, grade the entire thing tomorrow after she gets home from work. But I won't be live tomorrow because I got Beba duty. I'm a UGA season ticket holder. Solomon Kinley played some games at center early. I wonder if they would try it with another offense. Oh, that's not a bad idea, Eric. Really too tall if your issues. Really too tall if your issues at running back. Are you talking to me? Stream with the pro tip stream. I'm not streaming with the baby. She will throw up all over the place. Wow. Wow. The Bucks take Kyle Trask. Wow. Wow. I hear Tom Brady doesn't like teaching young quarterbacks. I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard Tom Brady doesn't like teaching the young quarterbacks. Wow. Kyle Trask going to the. He doesn't have to go far. He played for Florida. Now he's just going to Tampa. Makes sense. Brady won't be around. He's going to be Zachary. Brady's going to be playing till he's like 400. Watch. Keep your O-line healthy and deep. See, but with the thing with Trask is, did it help having Tony and did it help having Kyle Pitts to throw to? Brady will throw with a cane. No, he's not a bad quarterback. We're now at the first pick in the third round. 17 more picks. Well, 16 till we're on the clock. Did Tampa Bay have Josh Rosen? I guess they couldn't do anything with him either. Oh my God. I didn't even think of that, Sean. I didn't even think of that. Tampa Bay had Josh Rosen on their practice squad and then on their reserve. He wasn't even dressed for the Super Bowl. And now they bring in Trask, who's gonna be. Oh, I feel so bad for Josh Rosen. That's a nice pick. Safety, great pick. Brett Heggie was Florida Gators center on CBS. They have ranked 219 overall. Gotcha. Thank you, Bamboozle, and also thank you for the $5 donation. This round should go by quicker hopefully, so I can get you guys this video. So wait, we only had 1 second. No, we took Javon Holland and we took Liam Eichenberg. We had 2 seconds. Your boy Greg. 4 picks overall so far. Jalen Waddle, Jalen Phillips, Javon Holland, and Liam Eichenberg. Rosen was not on Tampa Bay at the end of the year. I thought he was. Drink Music with $5 donation. Did you even watch the tape with Eichenberg? It took days for those wide receivers to get open. Eichenberg never let a man past him. Actually insane. I did not. I'll be honest with you. I did not. I'm so pumped about this. You guys make me more pumped. And this is why I love you guys. You bring information. I give you guys information. You bring information. For all the people who watch New Girl, I give you cookie. You give me cookie. It just makes me love the pick even more. And thank you for the $5 donation and the knowledge. DDW, do you agree to deal if Finns trade up from minors? You say I'm the best fan here. If they don't, I will donate $5. Deal? Deal, Josh. Deal. Ugh. Trying to fix this. That's a deal, Josh. And I never back up on my deals. I hope they trade up for Quinn Miners. I'll be happy. Brian with the $5 donation. What is he saying? Number 1. I could not read what that little sign that fox was drawing. Number 1, or a dog or whatever. Thank you for the donation, Brian. I greatly appreciate it. Do you think Michael Carter will be there at 81? And is he a good pick? I think Michael Carter might be there at 156. When does Pittsburgh pick before Miami? No, Pittsburgh doesn't pick before Miami. We don't got to worry about them unless they trade up. Imagine they trade up right before the Dolphins. Kai with the $2 donation, Trey Sermon or Michael Carter at 81. If I'm going, Michael Carter is the better running back, but Trey Sermon is the bigger running back. Do the Vikings need a center? Let's see. Let's run down the list of teams, right? Vikings do need a center. I'm scared. Cardinals don't need a center. Falcons don't need a center. Ravens need a center. Buffalo doesn't need a center. Panthers don't need a center. Chicago doesn't need a center. Cincinnati doesn't need a center. Neither does the Browns, nor do the Cowboys. Denver needs a center. Denver's going to take Quinn Miners just to piss me off. Detroit doesn't need a center. Green Bay already took a center. Houston doesn't need a center. Indy doesn't need a center. Jacksonville, they would have took him by now. Chiefs already took my guy, so I hate them. Rams need a center. So there's about 4 or 5 teams ahead of the Dolphins that need a center. So we'll see. So NFL.com had Quinn, the second-ranked center in this draft, and the 32nd overall player. When do you think Miami trades up to get him? He's just too good to pass on. I don't know, Sean. I'm totally down to shout out Josh being the best fan ever. Please get up and get him. Baxter with the $5 donation. Am I crazy or do we still have Albert Wilson? Feels like this isn't mentioned and adding him our wide receiver core is not. No, yeah, we still have him. He opted out last year. I was just talking about it, 20 minutes ago? Ben Cleveland, Georgia. Thank you. Hall of Famer. John Randall. John Randall was a monster. Absolute monster. Oh, they took a quarterback, Kellen Mond. Wow. Good for him. I need more water. Just so you guys know, I'm drinking water. Product placement. Poland Springs. Pay me. I got a question from you guys. We got 845 of you guys in here. 868 of you guys in here. On a scale of 1 to 10. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put out a poll. I want you guys to answer it. But first, I have to answer H-Man with the $5 donation. I even tweeted after the Super Bowl, rip Josh Rosen. He didn't die. I just wanted to point out he could get a Super Bowl ring if he had signed with the foot. Yes, I do remember that. Thank you for the donation. Kelmond is the modern day version of Marvin Graves. I'm going to make another straw man poll. And I want to know you guys are having fun. We've been rocking for a while between pick 42 and 81. I want to know, are you guys having fun? Go vote, fellas. Go vote. Are you guys having fun? I put the poll. Go vote. I don't want to see the results. I don't want to see the results. I'm trying to make this as fun as possible because we had a long way to go from 42 to 81. And I'm afraid I can see the results. I can literally click on it and see the results. And I'm afraid because I put funny answers, but I'm afraid. Okay. 14 of you guys said I suck. Only 96 of you guys voted. Go vote. You having fun? Go vote. It's pinned as the top comment. Go vote. Go vote. I want to know who the 16 of you guys are. I'm watching. I'm watching. I want you guys to tell me who you are. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. Beauty, boop, boop, boop. Quinn Miner's still there. Sit my ankle. I'm one of the 60. How dare you, Eric? How dare you? 24 of you guys say I suck. Wow. You guys are hurting me. Eric with the $3 donation, watching the movie Draft Day while watching you. Did you get up to the pancake part? Where he calls him a pancake eating blank? What's the fun in pumping you up? I'm not. Eric's trying to keep me level-headed. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I put the no you suck part because I expect we're having fun. So I'm not taking it seriously. But I'm glad you guys are having fun. It's very hard. I'm trying my best to entertain you guys from 42 to 81. Bootleg line, $5 donation said I'm one of them. How dare you? Wow, Davis Mills, quarterback from Stanford, going to the Houston Texans. Look at that. It's 2:44 in the morning in the UK, and I'm still hanging in. Stop moaning about being up at 9:45. Colin, I got to wake up at about 5 o'clock in the morning and take care of a baby. So the New York Jets took 2 quarterbacks. Who's the second quarterback they took? The Texans took a quarterback. Sean with the $3 donation. You ever see the movie Moneyball? I love Moneyball. It's one of my favorite movies. I love sports movies. Major League, even A League of Their Own. draft day, any given Sunday, Friday Night Lights. I love sport movies. The Replacements, Waterboy. I love The Replacements. Shane Falco, Rudy, The Natural. Love them. Absolutely love sport movies. Remember the Titans? Is Ace Ventura: Pet Detective considered a sports movie? That's a good question. Drew with the $5 donation said, Doug, what if Miami never intended to take a running back early? They obviously don't have any problems trading up for guys they really want. I answered that, Drew. Thanks for the $5 donation. I answered that. I said that they tried to trade up for Najee Harris. They tried to trade up back into the first to take him. Couldn't get that done. So I think they might have thought, okay, I got 3 teams ahead of me. They're not going to take him. And then all of a sudden the Broncos, surprised the crap out of him. You know what I'm saying? Did you watch the football movie, The Program, Doug? I don't think I did. Goon is a good movie, Paul. Goon is a very good movie. Varsity Blues. Happy Gilmore. Let's see who the Falcons taking here. Jalen Mayfield, offensive tackle. Do you guys feel like Sandlot? Who can forget about the Sandlot? Wow. Good one, Eric. Do you guys feel like the Falcons ripped off the Dolphins by saying rise up when we say fins up? Hey, Doug, do you think Tua will feel more comfortable with Waddle back on his side? I think so. I think they know each other, so he knows his tendencies and vice versa. So, yeah. Oh, you need to watch the program. Done very good. I'm going to write that down. I'm definitely going to write that down. Who you got Super Bowl next season? Oh, I don't know. Way too early to predict. A lot of things can change. Rodney Perkins, Jibril Cox, Elijah Molden, Chaz Surratt is a very good linebacker. Chaz Surratt is a very good linebacker. Sean with another $5 donation. If you could go back 30 years and could draft only one player that another team drafted, who would you draft and why? Aaron Rodgers. 100% Aaron Rodgers. Because Dan Marino was drafted more than 30 years ago. So, Aaron Rodgers. 100% Aaron Rodgers. Because I don't know if Tom Brady, I don't know if he's making it there. Thanks, Doug. And just spotty missed your answer. That's all good, Drew. Just want to make sure you heard that I did answer it. And thank you for the donation. Tom Brady might not have been Tom Brady if he didn't play for the Patriots. But Aaron Rodgers, I always wanted Aaron Rodgers. Who the Bengals taken? Ooh. Joseph Osai. Good pick for them. Everyone wanted a Marino replacement, and they passed on Herbert. And I just realized whose comment I was reading. Get out of here. Finns would never be New England Dynasty because we don't cheat. We had Breeze passed on him, Rivers too. We passed on Breeze twice. I'll say that. Pissed on Breeze twice. Doug secretly messaged me saying he's Greg, how dare you? How dare you? I'm a Jet fan. You can tell by all the time and money I put into this team. If Aaron wanted to go to the Dolphins, would you? Why'd you retract your message? I don't think so. Bruce is all up in his feelings. FYI, people, Doug isn't even from Miami. Don't listen to him. Why do you have to be from Miami to be knowledgeable about a team and to know what you're talking about? I probably know more about the Miami Dolphins than Bruce will ever know. He's so angry for no reason. Can you join through mobile or does it have to be on PC? I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question. I'll have to check into that. I'm a Mets fan, Charles. Not a Marlins fan. U-Town with the $15 donation. I'll make up for saying you suck by donating 15 bones. Dolphins are having a great draft. Wide receiver, offensive line, DN, and safety address. Now we need a running back. Thank you, U-Town. You didn't have to do that, bud. I knew you were just messing around. I didn't take it seriously. But thank you for the $15 donation. I appreciate that, bud. Let's go. Yeah, you go. There you go, John. I'm not from Miami. I've been a fan my whole life. I live in Florida, though, next to Jersey, aka. Oh, Doug, you suck, Mets. Yeah, it's just a double-edged sword. Mets and Dolphins, and I don't watch hockey, so you don't have to ask me to what my hockey team is. Doug, I still got the Zonka jersey on. We need the next Zonka. Well, Garrett, what good did it do? I'm just messing with you, Garrett. We got close, Garrett. We got close. Tommy, thank you for the $5 donation. I greatly appreciate it. Hockey is it bores me. Same with soccer. It's not for everyone. What about basketball? I used to watch basketball when I played basketball. Again, I'm 6'5". So for my whole life, I was always very tall. So I used to watch basketball when I played it. I haven't for a while. Howie, with the $5 donation, let's go get up on there, get my brother out of there. JK, I'm not related. Thank you for the donation and for the laugh. I like to root for underdogs. Like if I have no stake in the game, I like to root for underdogs. So when like college football is around, I'll watch a college football game where like the number 5 ranked is facing an unranked, but the unranked is winning. I'll watch that game and root for the unranked. I like rooting for the underdogs. So when people started hating on LeBron James because he went to the Heat and because they did that whole like big thing, I was rooting for the Heat because I liked that everyone hated them. Haters will always want attention for themselves. Don't give it to them. Yeah, no, I got sucked into reading his comment once because I thought it was someone actually saying something different. Then you say, why are you making videos for the Dolphins? You need to be suiting up for the Dolphins draft. Doug, Miami. Yeah, I'm a big guy. Hopefully I can go to some games so you guys, we can meet face to face and you can see how tall I am. Because I met Little Lauderdale, who's one of the subscribers at the Giants game 2 years ago, 2019. And if you go back to that season, 2019 season, and watch the pregame where I was tailgating with my dad at the Giants game. I have Little Lauderdale comes and meets me, and he hugs me, and his head is in my chest when he hugs me. I'm a big guy, 6'5". Do you have merch? Yeah, I'm wearing it right now. I got t-shirts and hoodies. I'm working on getting hats done, and I'm working on different t-shirts. Should be linked below. I'm 5'8". My wife is around 5'7", 5'6". She's about a foot shorter than me. The program is the top-notch football movie. Doug, you need to. I'm gonna write that down. Where'd my pen go? Aaron Robinson, cornerback, UCF. All right. We are about 8 picks away, fellas. 8 picks away. 8 picks away. Sitting at 72 with Detroit. We're getting close, fellas. We're getting close. I'll see you at the end of the season, Doug. Okay. Eagles got a defensive tackle. You'll be 5'10" when you're 20. What? What? Anybody remember Tony Nathan? Detroit Lions pick. Defensive tackle Aleem McNeil. I had him ranked as one of my top 3 DTs. It's a good pick for them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more picks. 8 more picks, and we're on the clock. 8 more picks. Make sure no one gets heart attacks during the draft. Doug, did you have any scholarships? No, I did not. Lions have a good draft. Yeah, they had a decent draft. Who do I want? Quinn Miners. Eagles seem to always be a training partner. We should try to get down there and get him now. We'd have to give up our 5th and maybe something next year. How do you grade the pick so far, Doug? All together or each pick? I got a video coming for that. So that's the pick, Moses. I'm going to put a fork in and if we don't take a running back soon, turn the electricity off in your house. Do we play Denver this year? No. We play the North. No, the South. The NFC and the AFC South this year. Milton Williams, defensive tackle. There's just one guy who's just a little too excited. Were you thinking we're going with next? I'm hoping center. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I'm hoping center. Yeah, there's a run at defensive tackles now. Drink again with the $5 donation. I think the worst thing I did last season as a fan when my name was Dwight on YouTube was I gave up during the Broncos game. Yeah. Next pick is at 81. Yes. We're getting there. 7 more picks. We're almost there. Cade Mays. Let me look him up. What team in front of us do you think could go center? Vikings, Raiders, Chargers. Vikings, Raiders, Chargers could go center. You don't know. Come, DDW. You don't know. Come on, Miami doesn't know. Does know? Does not? What, Mike? Benjamin St. Just corner. NFL Network saying we are stockpiling picks next year for once. Well, that doesn't make any sense because we don't have a first round. We have only one first. If we were doing that, we wouldn't have traded up to the sixth. In all honesty, I'll be honest with you, right? I'm going to be honest with you. If Tua doesn't pan out this year, and if Tua doesn't pan out next year, which I'm hoping and I expect him to, because he has an off season now. He has Waddle with him. He can work. He's been working through the wide receivers. He's been doing his thing. If Tua doesn't pan out this year and next year, the Miami Dolphins have 2 first-round picks in 2023's NFL draft. They did that on purpose. 100% they did that on purpose. The Dolphins are setting themselves up for the big if, the big, fat, ugly if. The Dolphins aren't going to give Tua 7 years like they did with Tannehill. They set it up. That's why they gave away one of their first next year to move up back to 6, because they're going to give Tua this year and next year. And if he doesn't pan out, and if he doesn't get better, or if he regresses or stays the same, then in 2023 they have 2 first-round picks, and they'll get their quarterback. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Tua is going to show this year what he can do with time, with being able to work with his guys. And I honestly think he's going to be better. He's going to be much better. But if he doesn't, then obviously we will suck and we'll be in a perfect position to get a quarterback. But I don't think that's going to happen. I honestly don't. I think Tua is last offseason, he had no offseason. He was rehabbing. Now he has his chance. Now there's no excuses. No excuses anymore. After this season, after last season, there's no more excuses. If he doesn't get better this season, there's a problem. Plain and simple. He has no excuses. Tua threw for 300 yards with Mac Hollins as his number 1 receiver against the Chiefs. I don't get the hate. I don't get it either. Scam, I don't get it either. That Chiefs game is a prime example to show what Tua can do. Go watch the Kurt Warner breakdown, a Hall of Fame quarterback showing what Tua can do. He just has to put it together. He had none of his wide receivers were healthy for that game, and he threw for over 300 yards. Washington took the cornerback. Doug, biggest leap this year, AVG or Raekwon Davis? AVG, even though I do think Raekwon Davis is going to be really good. Really good. Kenny, yeah, boy, check him out. Doug, what position does he play? Those next 2 seasons should be at least 9 wins or more to be considered successful, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah. JC, I'm just going to call you JC. I don't want to butcher your name. With the $5 donation, UW Whitewater grad, lifelong Fin fan, take minors, baby. I'm hoping so, and thank you so much for the $5 donation. Oh. Tua will make the jump this year. Showed a lot of good stuff. Don't forget 3 of his 5 interceptions were in the last games versus Buffalo in disaster time. People wanted him to be more aggressive. People wanted him to force the ball in there, try to make it. One of his interceptions was bad. It was the receiver fell. That was one of his interceptions. Doug, I want that center so bad I'm having a stroke over here. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Denver traded out. Yeah, Denver was a team that I was worried about. Screw Denver. Let's see who. My back. I don't know my back scratcher here. Oh, I'm surprised he said that. I would have butchered that name. Denver picked the wrong time to trade out. Why couldn't Denver just stay pat and let the Falcons pick whoever they wanted, and the Dolphins would have got their running back? Stupid. Miami should get Ramondre Stevenson. What's with the name? What's with the names this year? It's just the people's names. So walk me through our 5 spots in your mind with us taking minors. What do you mean, Eric? Like who should be worried about with the 5 in front of us? Waddle for Rookie of the Year, Tua for MVP. I think so. I'd love that. The last name could give you the Scrabble. Jibril Cox, Brevin Jordan, Dylan Moses would be great picks. Let me see who. All right. What site, in your guys' opinion, would give best player available? Because I got CBS up and they're different. They got Wyatt Davis. I can't pronounce these names. I'm going to butcher them, and you guys are going to make fun of me. ESPN, PFF. I'm using ESPN. ESPN is weird too. NFL Draft Tracker. I'm on ESPN Draft Track. ESPN. A lot of you guys are saying ESPN. Ronnie Perkins, defensive end, is still available. Jibril Cox, Elijah Molden, Chaz, Hunter Long. I don't think Lamb D. He sucked today. I think he did pretty well. I'm on the NFL Draft Tracker. What about tight end Dirk? You guys get me too. We have centers though. Don't we have one center? I'll tell you who our centers are. GD it. Matt Skura, Cameron Tom, Tyler Gauthier. Those are our centers. Do any of those names give you a sense of we're good? Josh with the $10 donation, fist pump, thought on EDP. Disgusting. I'm not going to go into detail about what happened. Thank you for the $10 donation. I'm not going to go into detail about what happened. I'm not going to talk about it. All I'm going to say is disgusting, especially because I just had a baby girl in December. Absolutely disgusting. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. Not going to give any more time. Michael Dieter. Yeah, he's right there too. Michael Dieter. Screwing some guy who used to sell encyclopedias. Yeah, Screw's 50-50. Thank you, Bruce Wayne. That is the nicest comment you've said since I've been live streaming today and yesterday. And just so people know, I know Bruce Wayne is just messing with me. I'm messing back with him. It's comments like that show me that people are good people when he congratulated me on my baby. Thank you, Bruce Wayne. I appreciate that. Chargers take Josh Palmer. I gotta make some of my some of my members Patreons. I'm the same boat. Sleep deprived. Yeah, man. Ugh. I vote Eichenberg, but I can't find the poll. Pick us in for the Vikings. We're getting closer, boys. We're getting closer. Closer and closer and closer. 3 more picks and we're on the clock. Doug, do I need to switch jerseys from Zonka to Thomas? I might be bad luck. Yeah, put the no. Leave Zonka on. Keep thinking it's this camera. Leave Zonka on because your Zonka jersey got us Liam Eichenberg, which is fantastic pick. Absolutely fantastic. Doug, when we get to Dolphins game, you're buying the booze. I don't drink, so I'd just be buying new drinks. Just be buying, and then I'm gonna have to drive you home, Greg. Doug, what would a successful season for Tua look like? Double his stats, and you leave the interceptions where they're at, but realistically, it'd go up a little bit, but double his stats. And I think that'd be a successful season. Is the baby a teenager? No. She's 4 months going on to 5 months old. I was excited. Give you a little backstory. Found out I was having a little girl. Absolutely excited. Because I didn't care if it was a boy or girl. I'm having a kid. I was so excited. But when I found out she was a girl, I was very scared. Because as men, we know how certain men are. Oh, Vikings got Chaz Surratt. Good pickup by them. We know how certain men are. And it scares me. Genuinely scares me. I'm 6'5", 250. Don't mess with my daughter. 6'5", 250, sleeved up. Don't mess with my daughter. I also have over 22,000 people that will come and defend my daughter at any turn. And that's all of you guys. I know for a fact if I pulled up the horn, right? And I called for all my subscribers to come help me because my daughter's boyfriend broke up with her, I'm pretty sure all of you guys would come to Jersey and help me out. Don't mess with her. Yell out and Dolphins sound. GB says, yeah, I'll beat anyone for Doug's daughter. DDW crew. Yes, sir. All right. 2 picks. 2 picks. Yeah, Jersey. North Jersey. Dougalina, that's a good name. Down with the $5 Nation. Doug, anyone hurts your daughter, and I got you, just don't ask questions. The what movie is that? Is it The Yard? No. What movie is that with Ben Affleck? They rob Boston Stadium. What movie is that? I know one of you guys know it. Josh with the $5 Nation. A bet is a bet, and you have chosen wisely. Thank you for the donation, bud. The Town. Thank you, Francisco. Love that movie. I love The Town. Love The Town. Just tell the guy you know, Batman Doug. What did Matt? Mike DDW, great dad, and still alive to do this. I am single parent, had both my parents. Okay, your ass, I don't mess with her. Yeah, I love The Town. That's such a good movie. That's not a sports movie. It could be because they robbed Fenway. But I love The Town. You said, oh, they were close though. Lee, you were close. Colin, you should know who I want. Sean with the $5 donation. Thank you so much, bud. I love in the woods. People disappear all the time. In the woods. Oh, they did select the center in the first round. They didn't select. They select the a tackle. They reached. What was Leatherwood? They selected in the first round. I'm thinking. I don't want to say it. I don't want to put it out in the universe. So let's wait. Yeah, they got Leatherwood in the first round. He's not a center. South Florida got you back. I appreciate it. Doug, I'm a Nationals fan. How do you feel about that? It's all right. Hope you guys enjoyed your championship. Will be known as the do-wrongers. Whoever tries to do your daughter wrong will show up in all black with your logo on the chest. I like that, yo boy Greg. I like that a lot. Cox might be our pick at 81. I wouldn't be upset with that. I would not be upset with that. You know who I want, but I wouldn't be upset with that. Come on, let's get these picks going. You guys know who I want. My eyes so itchy, allergies. I think next time I go live, I'm going to well, we're going to talk about, I don't know if I'm going to be live for the next time we talk about the draft picks, but I have different software, so I'm able to minimize myself when I'm live. So I got a lot of cool things going on for the channel. We're only 92 away from 1,000 likes. Let's get to 1,000 likes before we get our pick. Let's hit that like button, guys. Baba Booey. I minimized myself. North Jersey representing Dover. I'm by Piscataway. Raiders pick is in. Let's go. I'm gonna have a Snickers. Do you ever have peanut butter Snickers? 100. Oh, I was like, oh my god, is that $100? 100 sec. Got to stay awake for this pick. 4:19 a.m. So some love from my Swedish boy. Thank you so much, Ludwig. I'll butcher your last name, but thank you, Ludwig. I greatly appreciate it. Peanut butter Snickers, so good. I freaking love peanut butter Snickers. If I stay away, I don't want you guys hearing me chew. This is a really good mic. If you hear me chew, you'll probably want to throw up. Yeah, Eric, the fact that he gave me $100, Ludwig, thank you so much, bud. Like, holy crap. Did you see my face? Doug, just sound flights reacts laughter over the comments and the Batman disappear and the Batman disappear in the ocean. I can't do that laugh right now, especially. We're almost eight away from 1,000. Let's hit 1,000 before the pick. Let's hit 1,000. 8 likes away from 1,000 likes. Are they going to a commercial again? Can you just make the pick? Oh, damn. 1,034. You guys completely broke it. Anthony with the $2 donation. I'm gonna name my first kid DouglieDoWrong. I feel bad for him. It says 1K on my end. Yeah, it's 1,047 now. Thank you guys so much for helping me break 1,000 likes. Again, I hope you guys having fun. Here's the Raiders' first pick. They just traded hats. I don't know who this is. Right? Longest 2 picks ever. Oh, so what? They're just doing both picks at once? I see you, Jair. Yeah, do the next one. Just do the next one. Just do the next one. Quinn Miners is still on the board. Miami. Get Quinn Miners, please. Quinn Miners. Quinn Miners right here. Let's go. Quinn Miners. Please. It's set up for it. Let's go. Let's go. Quinn Miners. Let's go. Quinn Miners. Here, I'll give you some names. So Quinn Miners, Josh Myers is already gone. It's Quinn Miners. Like the fact that he's still on the board. Let's go. Pick is in. Quinn Miners, please. Quinn Miners. Come on, Miners. Let's go. Oh, this is taking forever. This is taking forever. I don't want Gainwell. I want Quinn Miners. Oh, I got another Patreon. I'm gonna have to shout you guys out in the next video. Quinn Dimmers. Or Quinn Yours instead of Miners. Get it? Yours. Not funny. Sorry. Doug, can you give an uneducated man like me a TLDR in Quinn? What the hell is a TLDR? Cooley, what's a TLDR? I ate a fish when I was drinking water out of my fishbowl. Here we go. Hunter Long. Hunter Long. I'll tell you about Hunter Long. Give me a second. Hunter Long. Quinn Miners is sitting there. I'll tell you about Hunter Long. Fourth rounder. I feel like we reached a little bit on Hunter Long, but we don't have a fourth rounder. Ideal do-it-all tight end size with enough speed to win downfield. Classic tight end ball skill, thrives through contact, under control as a run blocker, not particularly powerful, but assignment sound. A focal point of Boston College's offense, saw 17 targets in one game, speaks to how they thought of him. Here's his negatives. Average athletic profile for by NFL standards, just a guy as a route runner, not a great route runner, and not particularly agile. Long, and then this is what they had to say. Long didn't really seem meaningful playing time until after his redshirt sophomore year. And in year one, he was already amongst the most productive tight ends in the country. He's faster than your average 250-pounder, and it showed the way he turned screen and flat routes into big gainers. He followed it up with a far more classic tight end route tree performance this season that saw him go for 682 yards, highlighted by 11 contested catches. While he's nothing special yet as a blocker, he's the physical tool to be a true inline guy in the NFL. There you go. I will do a straw poll, and then I'm ending the stream. See how you guys feel? I mean, running back, waste of pick. Yeah, I don't like this pick. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like Quinn Miners just sitting there. I don't like this pick at all. I'm going to be honest with you. What do you guys think? Vote. Everyone vote. There is your vote. Go vote. Do you like this pick of Hunter Long, tight end? 75% of you are saying no so far. Be sure to go vote. Go check it out. No me gusta. I don't know. I think with Shaheen, I think with Gesicki, Gesicki does become a free agent next year, but Quinn Miners is sitting there. You got to take Quinn Miners. You don't have a fourth. There's no way Quinn Miners is going to be there in the fifth round. And are they really this comfortable with the centers we have? I'm going to talk about it in the video. I'll give you guys a few more. There's only 209 votes. I'll give you guys maybe about 5-10 more minutes to vote. And then I'm going to make the video. And yeah. So this is the first time that no has overtaken the yeses. Normally the yeses have been like, people have been really happy with the picks. This is the first time 80% of you guys said no, you don't like the tight end pick, and 20% of you guys are saying yes. But only 232 of you guys are voting. There's over 1,000 of you guys in the room. I think they could have got someone better. If they're going to do that, right? If they were going to just do that, then why not go with a Ronnie Perkins? Why not go with a Jibril Cox? Why not go, the fact that Quinn Miners is sitting there. This is the first pick of the draft that I do not like. Zachary with the $15 donation. Thank you so much, bud. Wish they would have taken a linebacker, but whatever, I guess. Yeah, man. Take Jibril Cox. Take Jibril Cox there. Why why Hunter Long? Wyatt Davis, Ohio State guard. I don't know. But I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to get to recording the video for today's picks. That'll be out in about an hour. I will not be live tomorrow. Like I said, I'm on baby duty, so I'm going to be watching the baby all day tomorrow. But but you will get a draft recap after the draft is over. So that should be fun. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. We broke 1,000 likes. So we're almost at 1,100 likes. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. To all the new members, thank you guys so much for joining. I have a lot of stuff planned for you guys. So thank you guys so much. And to the new Patreons, you'll be getting a shout out in the next video. And the members, you know what? I'm going to give you guys a shout out too in the video coming out later in about an hour. But other than that, guys, like I said, thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys in about an hour. Like usual, stay classy and fins up.